Welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Is there anybody I can talk to who can tell me what happened?
Can't believe we respected that scumbag Ikutsuki so much. Dude, I'm so pissed off. This would be a great time for one of those memory erasers. I'm never gonna trust another adult ever again.
Yeah, so... Shuji Ikutsuki, the chairman, he, lied to us the entire time. Said that the goal was to defeat all 12 shadows, to then find out the Dark Hour wasn't over, and they were all planned to be reunited to destroy the world, and Ikutsuki just wanted to be the king of it all. Yeah. Mitsuru's dad was there. Mitsuru is not here right now, and there's the fair reason of her kind of, well, let's just put it this way. Mitsuru's dad got shot and died. So, that's two more people gone. We've lost Ikutsuki, we've lost Mitsuru. There's another new recording? Oh shit, this has gotta have some story relevance. What is it? That's September 6th, 2009? It's the lounge. Aragaki and Koromaru are watching TV. At least we got a bit more of him.
You two can follow along on page 39 of this month's issue. Today we're making spicy pepper pasta. It's a great dish to keep your energy up in the summer heat. The key ingredient is the manganji pepper. Remember to remove the seeds first. After that, we'll prepare some kombu soup stock. You'll need a pasta cooker about this size and...
A pasta cooker? Do we even have one of those here?
It's still pretty hot. It requires excess energy to maintain an appropriate external temperature.
Shit.
We have returned.
We're home, Koro-chan.
Oh, shh. We should be quiet. It looks like Aragaki-senpai's asleep. He says Aragaki-san is not asleep. Huh? Senpai's magazine. It's the monthly guide to the family cooking show. Does Aragaki-senpai enjoy cooking shows? I didn't even know this month's issue was out. Aragaki-san frequently watches programs like... it's okay, I guess. Come on, let's go.
Damn. Forgot you can understand dogs. Aw, don't sweat it. It ain't your fault. Don't worry, Koro-chan. Next time I'll make you something too.
The recording ends here. I still miss that man. It's been like a month since he died now. How many people have to die month after month now? Like, jeez. What does everyone else have to say about what happened? Best we skip going to Tartarus. What in the world was Ikutsuki-san plotting? He went on about resurrection and sacrifices, but he kicked the bucket before explaining the most important part. I never thought he would be such an irresponsible adult.
Listen.
As you already know, Mitsuru is a very strong person, but this is just too huge. Real. Damn, what am I gonna do with my time? There's like, here's this like heavy shit that just happened. I'm gonna go to Wakatsu Kitchen and eat my seafood full course platter. Insensitive. I think that's the word we use to describe me. Oh, more Dark Hour, let's go. Oh?
Welcome.
Hello there.
As I'm sure you are aware, you are currently in a dream. Now then, there has been a change in you recently. Have you noticed?
Well, I did lose my friend guy. Pharos. No?
I do not speak of your change in circumstances. I refer to the change in your mentality.
Can I make a new persona or something?
That is why I have summoned you here tonight. Going forward, there is one thing you mustn't forget.
My name? If our sign at the dorm is lying before Igor.
You do recognize it. I can see that. Shall I remind you of your commitment?
Go ahead.
I choose this fate of mine own free will. There is no need to worry. No matter which path you choose, I shall respect your decision. However, you alone must bear the responsibility for your actions, no matter what sort of end they may bring about. Please do keep that in mind. Well then, I bid you farewell.
Okay, I think I get it. He's basically just like, oh yeah, so you know all that shit that went wrong? That's on you!
Yeah, Shiori.
Finally, it's been like a month.
Sorry about not being able to visit lately. A lot's been going on. Hey, what's wrong? So, you heard about Takai and Jin, huh? I was planning on telling you. I get that they were your friends, but we had to fight them. Huh? Is that not it?
I was right. This fear, this pain. Junpei, in 2 years, what will you be doing?
In 2 years? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Why do you ask? Oh, almost forgot to mention. I noticed you stopped. You know, hurting yourself.
Huh? Oh. I guess.
That's good. I mean, you have such beautiful hands.
Don't touch me!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
This is too painful. It used to be fun when you came to visit, but now it's different.
Huh?
It hurts inside. I can't breathe. I can't take this anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it is.
Junpei, don't come here anymore.
Chidori. But why?
Well. Sorry, Junpei. Wow, things are not going well for anybody these days. Oh.
Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I could not help but want, and now the number of requests I have for you has increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare the time to fulfill them.
Sure. Whatever.
Marvelous.
I'm looking for.
An ever-growing number of Twilight
Here
fragments
are my
every day.
requests.
Retrieve the last old document. Old document 8.
I will await a report
Create a
of
persona with
success.
Tempest Slash.
I will await a
Defeat
report
a
of
greedy
success.
shadow in the 5th block of Tartarus. So there's the first area we start with. Finish the first and second boss waves and you get the second block.
I won't insist you do anything.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be greatly appreciated.
The first shadow is the Awakening of Orpheus. Second shadow is the first block. Third and fourth, fifth and sixth made second block. Seventh, eighth, ninth makes the third block. 10th and 11th, we lost Shinji. 12th. No wait, that makes... My numbers are off, I think. But like... Whatever. It's the next block coming up.
Means,
Go clean a restroom.
if I may say so.
The request this time is to clean up the city. The location shall be Port Island Station's restroom. Please help clean that area. You've already been provided with the necessary cleaning tools, so please make good use of
By
them.
all means.
Bring me food for a furry friend.
Of course.
If you don't mind, I'd like you to bring me a certain food. However, it is not something that is typically consumed by humans. In fact, one of your friends seems to delight in eating it. The furry one with 4 legs? Did you know that?
By all means.
Yes. It's dog food.
My apologies.
Ah, about that request. I hear it is very difficult to obtain even 1 can of Odin juice. Even among canned drink fanatics, only a few have managed to get their hands on it. As it would be unwise to conduct a search without any leads, I advise that you speak with an expert. This is merely a hunch, but perhaps you'll find one such person near a persimmon
By all
tree.
means. Very
Bingo. Back to the school. Today is a Bebe or Hayase hangout day, which means it's a Bebe hangout day. Good job, Bebe! Wait, so gym hallway has, wait. It's the gym hallway connected to the corridor. You must know something. Kansai, huh? So even if I take the bus, it'll cost around 10,000 yen. How many drinks can I get with 10,000 yen? You like drinks too, huh? But all of yours are normal drinks. The Kansai only drink is so rare and awesome that everyone wants a sip. Doesn't seem interested in the drinks I can buy here. How am I gonna go to Kansai? Okay, if I can't do that, what about cleaning the bathrooms here? That's a fountain. Different thing. Oh, you're here to help out? Looks like I'll be helping the cleaning lady. Scrub harder. That's it. Just walk there. Watch a little cutscene that's not going to take out any time from your day. Next place I have to go to is the faculty office, because I still need to try and get that helmet. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out.
And then,
Let's see, I have 2 hours of overtime. Now factor in the mean age. Add a little spice here, here, and here. According to my extrapolations of next year's salary, here I can expect a 4.17% increase.
huh?
You're doing math to find out how much money you can make. The math that I'm do is every October I get a little bit more. Isn't my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. And Masamune himself would be impressed. Oh, I guess Mr. Ono has been rubbing off on me.
You are?
I assume you're here because you discovered the beauty of math, right? Once you master its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Just calculate the probability from all sides and determine the precise collection totals too. Then, if you calculate how much of your winnings you want to save, you'll wallow. You'll always make a profit. Not that I've ever bought a ticket. I listened to the secret behind falling in love with math, and have been completely disinterested the whole way through. Ever longer, rank 5 academics. Well, so wasn't able to find out about that drink. Wasn't able to talk to Yuko about one thing that I have been missing for the several months that I could have been doing something. Didn't get the helmet. Shit. What else are you gonna have me do?
Good day. Here are my
Here's your
requests. Let's
restroom
hear the
request.
result.
Thank you for helping clean the Port Island Station
Oh,
restroom.
yes.
The brush you used to clean the bathroom. The filth that's now encrusted on the bristles might help in battle. So I guess we're not using that in battle. Really thought that they would make me. Fusion Persona, that's... Oh! That's 2 away. 800
The look
shadows,
in your eyes.
that's
It's
135.
strong, fierce. A far cry from how you looked the day we first met.
What? What does it want from me with these weapons? It's like, hey, bring me this, bring me that. Oh, where is it? Fuck you think I'm gonna do? Tell you? They're just kinda here. They've been here for how long now? So, for who? Huh. This is pointless. The fuck am I doing looking for this stuff? I can't get it. This is pointless. Why do I do these things to myself?
Very well.
Unless I want to go oh, you know what? I think I am going to go fuse some of those personas just for the sake of having them next.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Would you like to fuse another persona?
Registering is overwriting, except I've completed registration. Now then,
Which will you choose? What kind of persona?
is this acceptable?
How far of a level can I get with this one?
Please choose what skills to inherit.
I call upon the power of resist all physical attacks, boost pierce damage, arrow rain,
It will receive an immense amount of power.
level 10 persona. Where do we go from
Finally time.
here? I can skip it, so it's not a failure. Give me a second before I do the voice for this. I'm Miranda. You are me, and I am you. Don't you dare die and leave me behind. Don't worry, Rangda. I won't. You're wild as hell, but... Oh, it seems the Magician's social link has blessed you with even more power. Well, I don't need Counter-Strike if I have high counter. Also, level 55 plus the Soul Seed Droplet. I just realized my Igor voice was basically just gonna be Chuckles.
Very well. We look forward.
Gotta love the Chuckles voice. I've had people complain about my Chuckles impression. It's like, yeah, I know I'm not the guy that voices the Dungeons and Dragons clown.
Good day. Here are my requests.
Okay, so I still need to do 4, which is Wataru Kaja.
Let's hear the results.
Do it later.
Come to think of it.
Ragna is destined to clash with the Emperor. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hierophant Daisoju.
I will await a report of success.
With Regenerate 3. That's further down the line, I think. Okay, so I think what I'm picking up from all these is that she's saying, hey, just here are these personas you fuse to get more theurgies, because that's what I'm taking out of this.
Very well.
I've done my one fusion, I'll do another one later. Enough dawdling! I have to go to the second classroom hallway so I can talk to our good friend Bebe, the French exchange student.
Hello, hello.
Koto Dono, you busy? To master the way of the kimono, I need of your strength. Let's do it!
So.
That's a word I can't say. I'm just because I don't know how to say it. I am eternally grateful, and today I shall sew as I have never sewed before. Ho ho ho.
Sewing is my life. My wallet may be light, and my materials may be cheap. But I will work out to make a beautiful kimono and save my future. Wait, this is starting to come together. Manzoku. When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is.
He will definitely agree.
I believe you.
The best hype man
I
ever.
must work even harder. I made so much progress today, and I could not have done it without your help. Merci, arigato. Thank you.
Bebe seems truly grateful. I feel like we're growing closer. Rank 8 with the exchange student. Close to the end of the social link.
Ugh. My arms are so very tired. I must have overworked them, but no matter what's the cost, I will finish this kimono. For my
That's the
future,
spirit.
for Nihon, I cannot give up now.
Spent the day helping Bebe, then went back to the dorm. Is he like the only person in that entire club? That's kind of the sad vibe I get. Oh.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
Changes in Tartarus.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in
Yep.
Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Like
I thought
usual.
it prudent to inform you. Well,
Appreciated though.
I wish you a safe journey.
Also, how does this guy charge his phone? It's been at the same battery life the entire game. Does this shit run on like a superconductive battery?
I see you're back.
Oh, you're back. Looks like Mitsuru won't be coming back for a while. I like to think that she'll be okay, but I'm not so sure this time.
Pardon me.
I am truly sorry. Even though he took control of me, I cannot believe I did such a thing to you. Could you ever forgive me?
You
course.
have my thanks.
Thank you. I will continue to do what I can to help.
What's in the fridge? Remembrance Day. Good to know. Koromaru! Koromaru seems to be happy after eating his fill of dog food. Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. It looks like he thinks I'm hungry. Koromaru is giving me a meaningful stare, his eyes full of sympathy. Gourmet dog food. I'll take it. Elizabeth, I got good news!
Good day.
I got your dinner.
Let's hear the results.
So this is the food enjoyed by your little furry friend. Oh, the label says luxury dog food. Is your friend something of a gourmet?
Oh my.
What an enticing aroma. Don't tell me. They used that as an ingredient? I truly envy your friend for being able to enjoy such luxurious meals. Please take this as your reward. Bone. Just taking a quick screenshot. I don't know, I think, like, that is completely just stupid, and is not funny to anybody. But it's really fucking funny to me for no reason.
If I may say so.
Did you just laugh at me? This time, would you bring me a Featherman R action figure? Surely you know the catchphrase, evil be gone. The Phoenix Ranger of love and justice is here. And allow me to clarify, I'm only asking for a Featherman R action figure. Keep in mind, no other Featherman will do. Not for this request.
By all means.
I would like for you to be aware, there is a very specific directive of which I have been asked to give you. This directive is very, very particular, and I must state that there will be no substitutes. We must not allow anything else.
Very well then.
I know exactly who to talk to. Ken! You got something that I need!
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Yuki-san. Huh? A Featherman R doll? Isn't that the prize you can win in a raffle? You earn it by buying packs of gummy gum. Why would you want one? You're already in high school. Well, I do have one. I'm not into it or anything. I just happen to have extra raffle tickets. I actually have a dupe of the same color, so you can have it. But please take good care of it. But wow, I didn't know you liked Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Maybe we could watch it together sometime? Hey guys, I think he likes Phoenix Ranger Featherman R.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result.
I see you have obtained a Featherman R action figure. May I hold it? Interesting. You can put it in various poses and play with it.
My.
Oh, it's flexible enough to be put in this kind of pose, It's maybe a bit overwhelming for me, emotionally speaking. What?
Very well then.
What are you on about, Elizabeth? Well, you know what time it is. We're going to eat dinner. Seafood full course, once again. You can never eat too much fish in a day. And this is over the span of multiple days, so... that just goes to show certain things. There, I overhear students talking.
By the way.
So with the Avenue Situate Cram School. Really?
You know
Still?
what?
It's also happening in other places.
What?
Someone will take care of it. But at what cost?
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Nope. Screw that. I don't care if you're like one of the smart... Oh? But... oh, Yuki's... Yuki? That's me. Yuko's out there. She might tell me what I need. Yuko.
Oh!
The nightclub of Polonia Mall. Never cared for it since the place seems kind of sketchy. Your crowd hangs around there. Like there's some guy dressed as a monk partying hard every night. There's no way he's a real monk, right? Are monks even allowed to drink alcohol? I got a lead from Yuko about a monk who parties hard at a nightclub. That is the last social link that I am missing. I think. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out with Junpei because as much as I should talk him, he needs a friend right now.
Alright.
Damn it. I missed out on a thing I could have done today.
Hey, mind if I pop in there real quick?
Welcome. What kind of flowers are you looking for today?
Oh, they're for a girl who's in the hospital right now.
Yeah, well flowers, are they? In that case, how about these ones here?
Let's see. Alright, one of those.
White flowers? Are you sure about that?
Huh? What, is that bad? Oh, she likes the color white, so I figured...
I'm sure we'll be fine as long as you have a reason. Okay, let me wrap it up for you.
On second thought, I think I'll pass. Sorry for the trouble. Well, sorry for the pointless detour.
You're broke. I can cover you.
Huh? Well, yeah, I ain't exactly rolling in dough, but I can still afford it, you know? Besides, it's what comes after that's the problem. Hey, wanna go sit somewhere for a bit? I don't feel like standing around and talking. So, the girl I'm visiting, I think I made her upset.
Oh, so we were
I wanna
waiting
tell her I'm
for time to
sorry,
pass.
but I don't even know what I did wrong. She told me not to come around anymore. So what am I supposed to do?
She might figure out what the thing's going on. Maybe being alone's not such the... He's not the best bet, so it might be worth it to give it some time.
Time, huh? Makes more sense than going to see her without a plan. It feels like I'm trapped in some kind of loop, you know? No matter how motivated I get, it's getting me nowhere. Been that way since I played baseball. Those hero moments, where if I could just hit the ball, man, I get so amped. Except I never once got to be the hero. Never it was clutch time. I always struck out. And I guess nothing's different now.
You know what, Junpei? As much shade as everyone throws at you, you're great the way you are.
Still, I just... never mind. Thanks, man.
Sometimes you just need a friend
Feels
in
like I
your
got
court.
a huge weight off my shoulders. Didn't think the day would come when I'd be talking to you about my problems, man. But I guess it's not really a secret that I got problems, huh? And besides...
Everyone does.
I kinda hate to admit it, but the answer you give is probably the right one. Ugh, crap, I'm losing my edge. I need something to get back in the groove. Let's get Katsudana with Katsu to wake us up. Oh, wait, do they even have Katsudan there?
It's also after school. I've been like well awake for hours, man. What if he's going to skip visiting the hospital?
Hey, you zoning out over there?
Junpei and I stopped by Wakatsu on our way home. feel like my academics have improved after eating a healthy meal. Yes! Unintentional academics boost. But I could have gotten 2 academics boost in the same general window of time.
Oh, welcome back.
It's a Koromaru day, but there's the monk now. Let's go introduce the self to the guy. So, if you go upstairs, you'll find this old man smoking a cigar wearing a monk outfit. The lazy-eyed monk is drinking. Mustered up enough courage to talk to him. Booze! Where's my booze? I don't got nothing to say if you don't got any booze.
What?
If I order some alcohol for this monk, maybe he'll be willing to speak with me. Well, clearly, you shouldn't be allowed to do that, and that's a bad idea. But this got my question.
Welcome.
Okay. No answers there. Safety fortune. What is that? Prevents unfavorable events such as the Reaper. Oh ho ho ho. I feel free to avoid the Reaper, you say? That seems to be a very favorable outcome. Also, there's gotta be something in this club. Like this guy.
Oh, hey.
Just delivering it. So you say. Look, I'm busy here. Something like this could really get me in trouble.
See ya.
How about this? Can you go around and take everyone's orders? If you do that, I'll bring a drink upstairs for him. What do you want? Oh, you're taking orders? In case, bring me a ginger ale. Wait, change my mind. Make that an oolong tea. Oolong tea. Trying to hit me? Oh, you're just taking orders. I'm a screwdriver. Margarita. Screwdriver. Got it. I want a drink. Go ask someone else. What do I feel like? Darn, I should have checked my horoscope for today's lucky drink. Apple martini, oolong tea, Bloody Mary. Oolong tea, screwdriver, Bloody Mary, margarita.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Margarita.
See ya.
Bloody Mary.
See ya.
She ordered a screwdriver. And he ordered an oolong tea.
See ya.
Done.
Hey.
Hey, you got everyone's order right. Thanks for your help.
Oh, hey.
What did you want again? Oh yeah, drink for the monk upstairs. But he wants more brandy again. Okay, I'll serve him a glass since you don't seem like a bad kid. Go ahead and let him know those drinks coming up. Alright.
Oh, hey.
Oh, where's my drink?
Told him that I ordered his drink. I must have impressed the monk. He seems to be taking an interest in me.
You look awfully young, kid. Still in high school? What are the employees here thinking, letting someone like you in? Well, since you got me a drink, I'll pretend I'm your guardian so you don't get thrown out of here. Take a seat. Well, come on, kid, sit down. Having to look up at you is straining my neck. So, you wanted to see where adults spend their time, huh? Not that I can't relate. Well, don't worry. 2 or 3 more years, you'll be old enough to hang out here unsupervised. Just take it easy, kid. You'll be legal before you know it. Don't need to rush. Trying to act like an adult just makes you look more like a kid, you know? I guess that sounds funny coming out of an alcohol-drinking, cigar-smoking monk, huh?
What's a cigar taste like?
Well, what does it taste like? Like leaves. I can't think of any other way to describe it. Yeah, it ain't supposed to taste good. I just smoke because it helps me think straight. Young people always think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, don't get your hopes up too high, kid. That way, you won't be disappointed when things don't work out. 'Cause there might come a time when you'll have to drink when you don't want to, and smoke just to get through the day. Yeah, nothing like those punks I see running around town these days. I'd say the same for my son, though. Always being taken in by the police for questioning. It's disgraceful.
Is that why you smoke and drink all the time?
I'm gonna remember your face, kid. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna have you thrown out. Got it?
I became acquainted with a strange monk. There we go! The tower!
I am
Thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing as thou choosest to create the persona of the Tower Arcana. Good job! Unusual monk, rank 1 of the tower.
Well, when you've had your fill, hit the road.
Jack.
Don't come back.
Decided to go back to the dorm. Had to throw in that Jack for the song reference. Somebody get lost in Tartarus, or is there an invitation? Invitation. I am not free, I'm sorry, my good friend Bebe. There's no school today. Crops on the roof, home shopping show, yada yada yada, all that jazz.
It's
Amazing commodities. Calling all doll collectors. We got a great selection of dolls just for you.
Good.
First up, we have the Japanese doll, and it comes in a bundle of 3. Look at this fine craftsmanship. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in this homunculus too, just for 9,800 yen. Limited product today only. Fuck it. We ball.
Thanks.
Also,
kid.
I'm like way wrong. That's not the last social link I need. I'm missing at least 3 more.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. Yeah, he's like the best voice I can do from this game. It's like the closest I can get. Oh. My time is closing in, and I've been feeling lighter and lighter. If only I could ride a gust of wind that was you. Then maybe I'll make it just a little farther. That sounds gay as shit. Happy Pride Month. Like, the line, it takes one to know one. I do not say that sounds gay in a homophobic way. I have a boyfriend myself. But just listen to the phrasing of that. In fact, I need to send this text message to him. Because what? That's a wild line. Let's meet up with him. Really upbeat song. Dying guy. I'm alright. Sorry. It'll pass soon. Thank you. I'm glad you came.
Just give me a minute so I can calm down.
Take as long as you need.
The pain comes and goes, but I'll be fine once it passes. It's getting better. Thanks. I stopped taking my medicine. It's not going to cure me anyway, right? It just eases my pain and suffering.
Why did you stop?
My medicine makes me drowsy, and if my hands go numb, then I can't write. I have to finish my story. The reason I haven't finished my story is because I haven't found the meaning of my life yet. I'll get absorbed in my writing, erase it, and then lose sight of how to reach the end. When I'm with you, I can almost see it. It's because you've been here for me. It seems like you might have given me a reason to finish. I'm probably writing this book to find my own meaning in life. And if I do find it, if I do finish the story, I hope we have a little more time together after that.
Kamiki smiled weakly. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Rank 8 with the dying young man.
The sun is setting. That's it for today. But I hope to see you again.
Parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm. Man, why does this have to be so sad? Why you gotta do that? Thanks for the introduction, dog man. It's another Koromaru day. I could hang out with him, or I could go to the strange old man in the bar, or I could do neither and go spend my money. It's that point in the game when I really need to boost my knowledge, because I have a feeling that I'm not going to have much time ahead of me. Ever so closer. "23 days until the next full moon. Not operation, I don't think. Hear people talking. Hey there. Good news! That the boys transferring here today is... Huh?
Yep. Nuh-uh.
That's my class, yeah. What?
Alright everyone, today we have yet another transfer student. Is this really our third one? Guess that makes it a hat trick. Go on, introduce yourself.
My name's Ryoji Mochizuki. I'd appreciate it if you could show me the ropes.
Hey, he's kinda cute.
He's too abnormal looking of a character to be someone that isn't important.
I was thinking the same thing. Hey, not so loud.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm pretty sure he's looking at me.
He was living overseas for a long time due to his parents' work, and that means he might not be familiar with all of our customs. Be sure to give him a hand if there's something he doesn't understand.
That rhymes.
Thanks.
Now then, you need a seat. Let's see. That one's open. Up front, second from the left.
Oh, Miss Toriumi? That seat's taken.
You don't show up, you lose your seat. Have I not been clear about this?
I was just about to say, just like with Igus, it's like, hey, person's not here. No seat for them.
Life is just a game of musical chairs. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
Uh-huh.
Hey there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You are dangerous.
Huh?
Dangerous? I haven't even asked you out to dinner yet.
Dinner? I guess, what's the matter?
Rejected right off the bat. You're one interesting girl.
What the heck?
Your teacher understands, I guess.
Also, his voice is
You
familiar.
barely had time in the spotlight as the new kid, and now you have to share it. Except right now, you should be paying attention to me. Hey, is anyone even listening? Pay close attention, all right?
Okay, before I continue, I need to know who... What? Yeah, I need to know who voices him. Oh! That's just Alex Lee again. Who does Alex Lee voice in Persona 3 Reload? The main character? Pharos? This new guy? Hey, I mean, Alex Lee is cast as multiple characters. That means he does a really good job. Settle down, everyone. Just because we have a new student doesn't mean that gives you license. That doesn't give you a license to misbehave. Anyone who doesn't pipe down now gets left out of the school trip next week. Let's begin. Leave off next time. Forget it. I don't need a textbook for this. Feeling sleepy? Don't you dare stay awake. Get that brain power. Indeed, 'twas I who found the corpse. That's it. I'm not gonna say it again. Be quiet. Students who actually want to pay attention can't hear. If you must gossip about Mochizuki-kun, wait until the break. Just talk to him yourself then. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. That's more like a complaint about the fact that people won't shut the fuck up. I only ever had one teacher that would actually use the F word in class outside of college.
Mochizuki-kun! How was your first day after transferring? I hope you like it here, Mochizuki-kun.
Oh, I do. And please, call me Ryoji.
Hey, do you have plans today? If not, maybe we can go somewhere for tea?
Oh, Mochizuki-kun, sorry to interrupt, but could you stop by the faculty office? I'd like to give you a copy of the paperwork for your transfer. And let's see. Right, could you come along too?
Why? What I do?
Go ahead and take that home with you. That should just about do it.
Thanks. Guess I'm done here then. See you tomorrow.
Sorry, hold on. Could you two take these boxes over to the music room?
Okay, that would explain it. But why me?
Why? Well, you happen to be around. I think the boxes are packed full of sheet music. They're really heavy, so be careful not to hurt yourselves. I signed for these packages on behalf of the music club, but I can't keep them here forever. That damn Ekoda. Mr. Ekoda has been talking my ear off, nagging me to get them out of here.
Hey guys, I think that's Maya.
Come on. We can't let the poor teacher carry all that herself. Let's help her out.
Ooh, now that's what I like to hear, Mochizuki-kun. Why don't I bump both your composition grades up a little? Joking, of course.
I wouldn't mind handling this by myself, but I did just transfer here. Do you think you could show me the way to the music room?
What is your deal? Why are you suspicious?
think that's all of it. That was harder than I expected, but the teacher needed our help, right? I gotta say, though, you are stronger than you look, huh? Do you work out or something?
I have extracurricular activities called the track team.
Oh, are you on a sports team? Like baseball or soccer? I think there's a track team, too. I'd like to join one, too, but I guess they're not recruiting right now. Oh, that's right. This caught my eye when we walked in. I noticed you're always wearing headphones. I take it you're really into music? How about I play you a song to break the ice between us? Sound good?
You can play?
Well, see for yourself.
That sounds relatively simple.
How was that? Any good? I thought if I impressed you, it might be a good way for us to hit it off. There's so much that I'm not comfortable or familiar with yet, so I want to keep learning and trying new things. I heard you transferred here too, back in spring. Seems like we have a thing or two in common.
How do you know so much about me?
You think we can be friends? What do you say?
You know what? Let's play along. We're already friends.
Oh, thanks. It does somehow feel like we've known each other for a long time already. So, what are we supposed to do in this situation? Oh, right. I think we exchange phone numbers? Sorry. I don't have my phone right now. Why don't you just give me your contact info? I'll note it down and get back to you later. Thanks. I'll be in touch.
This guy's really weird.
Looks like we still have some time before it gets dark. How about you show me around the school? Just whatever parts you're familiar with.
After giving Ryoji a tour of the school, I returned to the dorm. There's something about him that lingers in my mind. All of the stats of the equipped persona have been raised by 1. What?
Welcome back!
Sup, dude? What do you think about that Ryoji kid? He's going around asking out every girl he sees. Damn, I wish I had his guts. Not another one. I got Koromaru that thing, right? Yep. I'm sorry, Koromaru. I just have so many things I have to do. Let's go buy some seafood platter. It's probably not the seafood platter. It's probably just a prodigy platter. Because it's like... Oh! Haha! Well, guess it is. Seafood full course! Yes! Let's fucking go! Peak performance! Maxed out all social stats! Yes! Haha! I actually was not expecting to get that so soon. I thought that would take a couple more days, at least.
Morning.
Wow. That is a very, very big thing to celebrate, I think. I don't even need to do social stat things anymore. Screw it. It's done. Rikuija Senpai's coming back today. How is she?
Huh?
I don't know. What should I even say to her? I wouldn't be surprised if she's not up for talking, though. Suddenly, an assembly. Oh, never mind. Well. Today's a hangout with Bebe Day. It's almost on his social link. Wait, before I forget, gotta go back to the faculty office every day. Every time.
Holy fuck, Lois, stop the laws!
Peter Griffin doesn't say the F word. I also can't do a Peter Griffin voice anyways. I was just trying to do the stupid thing. The ingredients are D-glucose, erythritol, saccharin, sodium. These are all sweeteners. Oh, you
One moment, please.
take a look at this. Mind supplement. Ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with this supplement. It says here that this will boost your brain power. I don't know why they could make I don't know how they could make such an outlandish claim for these ingredients. See for yourself. The active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists an omega-3 fatty acid called DHA, but that means only trace amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
Take this.
Go ahead and take it if you want it. Though it's the best it'll do is be a placebo. Food they serve at Wakatsu has better benefits than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing though. Speaking of DHA, you know the full term is... Nope, skipping it. I don't even need this social point anymore. Cause we're all maxed out. Sometime soon, I will get what I've been looking for. For Mark. Gotta go talk to the guy who's got that dog in him. Oh, salutations upon you, Makotodono. Rest assured, I shall create the ultimate kimono. But there's still more work to be done. Let's do it! Go to Fashion Club! We're almost done socialing.
If I put in my greatest effort, I will achieve the greatest outcome. One needle, one soul. This is my Subate, my everything. Huh. That cheap material has been completely transformed. I could never have done this on my own. Without you, I would probably be back home already. And thanks to all your help, the kimono is almost finished. I feel so blessed.
Congrats!
Many thanks. Kataji Kanai. Your kind words help me forget my aches and pains. There's something I need to tell you. I have gotten to know many people since coming to Nihon. But you have been the most Subarashi person of them all.
Subaru, let's go.
If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about what a wonderful friend you have been to me.
I can tell that Bebe really trusts me. I feel like we're growing closer. Rank 9 with the Temperance Arcana! Ever so closer to the end.
And now, we put the final touches on this kimono.
Kimono.
Sure, I am so tired I may be hallucinating a little bit. But this is the last part. I can't give up now. Ready? Set? Go!
It should actually be ready, set, so. Because that's what you're doing. And the words sound so close together. The box on the counter. The stuff you've ordered. Japanese doll and homunculus.
Welcome back.
Greetings. Mitsuru-san has just returned to the dorm. She looks really tired. She went straight to her room without saying a word. She'll be fine. I've already done all the farming stuff with you, actually. So wait, who am I still missing then? Done. Still working on it. Done. Still working on it. Done. 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 And done. So Junpei and Mitsuru are the only ones I need before I have all of their personality traits. gotta be something I can do.
Marvelous.
Requests.
I'm looking. Are you accepting a request?
So what requests can I do tonight, then? Persona Tempest Slash. What?
Do you have any siblings? I, myself, have a useless younger brother. Perhaps I shall introduce you to him one day.
Huh? What? Wait a minute. Velvet Attendants can have siblings? Who is her brother? Do they ever... Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so, in Persona 3 Portable, when you're playing as the female protagonist, when you're playing as FemC, you have a different Velvet Attendant, Theodore. That is Elizabeth's younger brother. And apparently, he is also the older brother of Lavenza from Persona 5. Anybody who's claiming, oh, you spoiled Persona 5, that game's been out for at least 8 years. 2016 plus the remake in 2019 or 2020? I don't think it matters. Like, the game's old enough, I can say these things. Ah. Anyways, Persona Fusion, that's what I'm gonna do. I can get at least 3 quests right now, probably. Because I want to know what happens if I get from here to whatever persona is next up in the list. Because I've missed 6. Which means it's probably right after 4. Which doesn't make sense, actually. Like, any sense. So what is Fusion Series 6, anyways? Quest number 71. Which I don't have right now. Okay. That one I've already done. This one needs something. To get this persona, I need to fuse those 2 personas.
Very well.
Well, time to fuse around a little bit.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
To get this persona that I need, I must summon 2. I will need Legion.
So you'll be summoning this one? May it be your inner strength.
I will need Hierophant. What? Well, one more distraction.
Does that persona catch your eye?
How to fuse. Fuse this persona using those 2 personas. Okay, guess we're going to Justice personas now. And... Motherfucker. Guess we're gonna fuse Archangel. What else? What else? What else do you have for me? Okay. Emperor.
Browse to your heart's content.
I might have passed it already. Star, Moon, Sun, Judgment, Eon. Okay. So, go to Emperor. Get
Please,
Fornius.
is this acceptable? Very well,
Cool.
it's yours.
Once you have Fornius, you have to go to Priestess. Did I pass it already? Yes, I did.
Please, you can't
This
carry any more than that.
Gotta be kidding me.
What kind of persona
Okay.
do you desire?
Is this acceptable? What do you wish to inherit?
Watches actually be the skill that I already need. I think it's Masuku Kaja. Which means it's not what I need. I already have it! What the fuck am I doing? Ice and
It
freeze
appears
boost.
it will receive a fair
It's finally time.
How do I get these two personas to make this persona? Let's go jumping through several hoops to find an answer that I can easily just solve by looking at the, oh right, that's a Mataru Kaja skill, which I already have on a different persona that I can then mix from one to the other to get the thing that I need. It was a bit scratchy in the throat at the very end there.
Very well.
I'm done. I got what you wanted. I did what you asked. What else do you want from me?
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Am I as cool as you
Let's
think
hear
I
the
am?
results. Wonderful.
I see that you have a Tatiana that meets the requirements I specified. That
splendid.
completes this request. Tatiana, the Queen of Fairies, is wife to Oberon. In other words, her power is irrefutable. I'm sure she'll be a great boon.
I will await a report.
Wife to Oberon, huh?
Very well.
Well, clearly that's gotta mean something. In the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So, next question. Do I have Oberon or do I
Registering
need to
personas?
summon?
Will you register it to the... I've completed registration. This is your progress so far.
I registered only. Okay, so I do have
Please take a
Oberon.
look.
Okay,
Very well.
that does not mean anything then.
We look...
Oh well. Persona 3 Reload Gaming. Oh. Ken wants to talk. It's gotta be something after last time. Oh, he's outside. That's why I couldn't see him.
Senpai!
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
So then, I took it apart and put it somewhere.
I want to go to a bar called K Sera Sera.
You're 10.
It's down this way. I was thinking of getting Mitsuru-san a gift. And
At a
I heard
bar?
I might be able to buy what I'm looking for at the bar.
Hey, what's up with them?
Who knows? What's a kid doing here?
Maybe it's too dangerous. But supposedly, it's only open at night.
Just stay close.
Oh, okay. Is it a bit further down?
Now there's little kids running around. Oh, it's become so wholesome here.
You got a problem with that?
Hey, it's past your bedtime, little boy.
Mommy's waiting for you.
Girl, I know you don't know this, but his mom died. Ignore it.
Thank you, but I'm alright. If I let it bother me, then it'll never go away. I just want to finish what I came here for. this looks like the place. The owner here is really particular about the taste of his drinks. They say he has ingredients you can't normally find. And for one of the cocktails he makes, he uses an extremely rare tea leaf.
Is that what you're looking for? Word for word, huh?
Yes, I've seen Mitsuru-san drinking tea in the lounge. So when I was thinking of a gift that would make her happy, this is what came to mind. I hope the bar owner is willing to share some of it, though.
Oh, that's one of the funniest things that can happen in a game. You know the words word for word. You
He looks
didn't
scary,
even.
but at least he agreed to sell it to us in the end. Boy, I'm glad that worked out. I can't wait to give this to Mitsuru-san. With everything that happened, I'm sure she's been having a hard time. It's sad and painful to be in a home knowing that you'll never see a loved one there with you again. So, I'm hoping this makes things more pleasant for her, at least while she's at the dorm. Although, it is Mitsuru-san we're talking about, so I'm sure she'll be fine. I just thought it would be nice if she was able to think about things over a delicious cup of tea.
You've grown strong. What does that have to do with
You
anything?
really mean that? I was just thinking about when the same thing happened to me. Well, we should head back before it gets too late.
Something happened?
Nah, it's nothing. Thanks for joining me today, Senpai. And
That's sad
sorry
music again.
for making you worry about all that stuff. We haven't really talked properly since what happened to Aragaki-san. I keep thinking about the last thing he said to me. I have to live for myself. But how exactly do I do that? I wasn't sure where to start. But I've been trying all kinds of things. Things that the old me would have never considered. Like hanging out with my friends at school, reading manga, and even watching TV. I'm also trying to make an effort to talk to people in the dorm more. Mitsuru-san helped me with my homework the other day. And I even beat Junpei-san in a video game. Oh, I also ate snacks with Yukari-san and the others, and Aige-san helped me feed Hamburger. I realized that little things like this can really make life enjoyable. Well, that's what I've learned so far.
And you got the little things to hold on to. Gives your life a little bit more substance. Even if you don't have a direct goal, if you keep going, you'll be able to find one. Keep it up.
I will. I've done enough thinking. Now, I just want to try doing all kinds of new things. I think I have an idea of how to live my life again. You know, I've noticed other people in the dorm talk about you a lot. Everyone seems to be really happy when they do, too. The hard battles continue. But we're still able to keep going. And it's because we all know when we come back, they'll always be there for us.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah. I can't explain it very well, but I feel like you can see the real me. I want to be more like you, Senpai. I want to continue learning from your example. That's okay, right? Anyways, sorry that all took so long. The night air is getting chilly. Shall we go back home?
We shall. I listened to what Amado has been up to as we went back to the dorm. We were right there! Not necessary. Already maxed. It's a half moon. More people talking at the dorm. I did not go check the vegetables.
Hey there!
Transfer student, isn't he handsome?
Oh, totally.
looks so sweet and dreamy. Also, he looks rich. Why is that something you look at? Why does that matter to you?
What?
Oh, Ryoji is something of a ladies' man. Look at him go. Well, I guess he can't, because he's already gone. Honestly, I was expecting that to happen. Well, in a case like this, that's where we go to the shrine. Because I could go and talk to Bebe, or I could gamble all my money away. Well, I don't actually gamble on my streams, by the way. Which, just so you know. Draw a fortune with... Where is he? Also, why with the online game? That's done. It's over. Transfer soon. I've drawn my fortune. I hope I can deepen my bond. Blessings to the believer. Cool. Every little shit. There's a fucking bug flying around.
Oh, welcome back.
Mitsuru, still generally absent. Well, now the old man's gone. He's here once and then he isn't, ever again. Now there's really nothing to do. I mean, unless the stars were to align for Junpei to be someone I can hang out with, but oh wait, they didn't! Crypto Persona's magic. Well, I could use your magic boost. You've got heavy hitting ice. You're the answer! Edgar's House of Fortunes. Played the fortune-telling game, Edgar's House of Fortunes. After hearing Dr. Edgar's surprisingly accurate fortune, my sixth sense feels sharper. Crypto Persona's magic is raised by 3. Congratulations, more magic. Call you a magic man.
And that's why...
It's November already. 30-year students must be cramming fanatically at this point. Don't worry though, you'll share their fate next year. I can see you now, tearing your hair out. Anyway, it's a bit cold today, but there's no need for the heater. Let me tell you why. Winter's supposed to be cold, you have to learn to appreciate the temperature rather than curse it. That's the Japanese way. Do you understand? You don't, do you? As Sei Shonagon once wrote in her famous pillow book, Winter Early Mornings.
Yes, that's right.
Let's see, Yuki. What would you describe with such a sparse lie? Her favorite time in winter.
Well, the answer was pretty obvious.
So you do have some basic sense. Leona was describing her favorite time in winter. She's now famous for having written about her likes, dislikes, and other observations. She admires what the snow represents, the beauty of the winter frost. Rather than curse the winter chill, she appreciated its positive qualities. Oh, how wonderful Japanese culture is, despite its modern youth, anyway. If you think my hair is frosty, remember that you'll eventually be just like me. Good job! You got a worthless charm buff. I'm gonna point this out for the rest of the game now. I bet I can crap.
Hey there.
Oh, Makoto-kun, are you free? We're going out with a few ladies later. I guess some of their friends want to talk with me first. Maybe we can all go together. Wouldn't that be so much more fun? I think they're waiting for me on the roof. Want to come along? Sure. Watch him be like a new party member or something. Just like the secret extra 10th.
It's nice to meet you.
I gotta give him a slightly higher pitch
you said you
in his
needed
voice.
to talk to me?
Yeah, keep your hands off our girlfriends.
All I've been hearing her talk about is Ryoji-kun.
Yeah, you need to stop talking to every girl you see.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry that I have
I
that
actually
inherent
have no
charm.
idea which girls you're talking about. There's been too many that have come up to me.
Is this a joke to you?
I'm sorry if I offended you, but I haven't made any moves on anyone. I just invited them out for a bite to eat.
That's exactly what we call making a move.
That's a problem then. I've made a promise to go out with them. I can't just cancel due to my inconvenience.
Quit messing with us!
Ryoji could get in danger if this continues. I should probably intervene.
Give me your phone. I'm gonna delete all the contact info you have.
He doesn't know any better.
Who the hell are you? This is none of your business.
Are you taking his side?
Hey, it's that guy from 2F. I heard he's friends with Sanada-senpai and the student council president. They live in the same dorm.
So you guys
What
still
do we
want to
do?
deal with it?
If he tells them, then...
Look, just stay the hell away from our girlfriends and delete them from your contacts. Got it?
Give him names, at least.
Alright, I'll do it.
Better watch out, or he'll steal your girlfriend too.
What girlfriend?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make trouble for you.
In the end, he'll be my girlfriend! It's tough being popular.
Is that what you call it? That wasn't really my intention. And from now on, I will ask if they have a boyfriend first before inviting them out. Hey, thanks for having my back. You're very kind. What a great view. The ocean looks so beautiful. I do like seeing it from the monorail to school each morning, but it looks so different from up here.
It would.
I wonder why those guys were so mad. If you're in a relationship with someone, that means you like each other, right? I don't think me getting in the picture would change that, would it? I wonder what it means to like someone. Do you have someone like that?
It's a secret.
Is that how it is? Well, maybe you can tell me once we get to know each other better. I guess there's still a lot that I don't understand. Look at the world out there. The people in this city, our classmates in school, and you. I want to know more about all of it. Alright, since I dragged you into this mess today, let me make it up to you. I'll treat you to ramen. I just had some with Junpei-kun the other day, and while we're at it, maybe you can show me around town. I'd like to know what kind of places you like going to.
Spend some time with Ryoji, then return to the dorm. I feel like I understand him a little better now. All the equipped persona, well, stats of the equipped persona have been raised by 1, which is mainly why I have it set to the one that I have it set to. Because now that I know that's going to happen a lot.
I see you're back.
I missed the fridge. Again. For the 5th time in the playthrough. Or some number like that. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the rooftop, plant a thing, after picking up the tomatoes that I planted before. Tiny, healthy tomato. Oh. My knee bumped into the table. I should really get more crops. I'm running out of them. Oh, wait. Emperor, Fool, Magician, Moon, Hanged, Sun, Priestess, Strength, Hermit, Temperate, and Lovers. I'm surprised that I don't have multiple of the same Arcana. What do they all have to say then? Stats, not stats, persona.
Embrace your freedom. Que sera sera. Who am I? Forgiveness is divine. Pierce the veil. Your life is your own. Now or never. A long shadow cast. To do is to be. Dawn of a new tale. The die is cast. Every persona has its own little thing. If they're the same arcana.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
But you know what isn't part of the same arcana? Any of these compared to what I need. Where's the tower? The tower is very barren. That's where it is. Tower is
Browse to your heart's content.
missing something. That's YouTube. I don't want to search things up on YouTube. I'm gonna need to fuse a tower persona. That's where I'm going with this. Tower personas, Persona 3 Reload. What's the first one? The very base level? It's... How have I missed this one for the longest time? It's been right there!
Ah, what kind of persona?
It's finally
do
time
you desire?
to fuse
This
Eligor.
one is somewhat beneath. Please choose what skills to inherit.
Single target boost. Auto Tarukaja. Counter Strike. Null Electric.
You have been blessed with
Ha
some
ha
It's
ha.
finally time.
How about that, huh? Want weakness? Good luck. I got none. Zip. Unless you hit a crit, you can't knock me down. Oh. Even better. Let's think about it this way. If you can't hit a crit,
This persona, yes?
because you can only hit crit with physical. Reflect physical, no way of knocking down ever. That's just it. It's over at that point. That's the best way to crush them.
What?
What do you want? Killing my buzz here. Real close up. Oh wait, you're back again, huh?
Hey, I remember you. I thought I told you not to come back here. Huh. Damn kids. Well, I don't care, as long as you don't get on my nerves. Have a seat. What you doing here today, kid?
I came to see you.
Quit joking around, kid. That's a good one. Watch your mouth, kid. I am your elder, after all. You were my son, I'd give you a swift kick in the ass. You don't have to revere me, but at least show some proper respect.
Well, here's the thing. Well, one, how should I address you? That's a good question, actually.
Mutatsu. That's my Buddhist name. Not my real one, of course.
Mutatsu.
That's Mutatsu-san to you.
Mutatsu-san,
The world's not a
okay.
forgiving place, kid. You gotta show other people respect.
I was lectured by Mutatsu. I can sense the kindness behind his harsh words. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Because he's an adult, you cannot really grow closer to an adult, you can just kind of understand them.
Well, I don't really care what happens to somebody else's kid, but...
I'm nobody's
go
kid, my
home
parents
already,
died.
will ya? And this time, don't come back again.
Dude, I'm the guy that got you a drink. Why you gotta push me away, man? I thought we were, like, not friends.
Morning.
Morning. Have you talked to Mochizuki-kun at all? A little bit. He's cool, I think. Oh yeah, you think you could get along with him? He seems really, affectionate. Is that normal overseas?
Hey there.
Hello, Takuma-san. Oh, and good morning to you, too, Makoto-kun. Oh, hey, good morning, Mochizuki-kun. Please call me Ryoji. You see, since I transferred here at such an awkward time, I was hoping I could get to know everyone better.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It must suck having to transfer school so often.
Yeah.
Can't deny that. Should be used to it by now, but it's always hard to leave new friends. It's a little lonely, you know? So how about keeping me company for a little while? Wanna grab a quick bite sometime? She just turns and walks away. Yukari-san? Hey, wait up! Damn. She does not like him. She does not tolerate his ass. Sorry, dude. Oh, speaking of which, she's right here.
Oh, yeah.
School trip is coming up. Aren't you excited? Not really. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Who's gonna hang out with us today? Finish the Bebe social link. We're wrapping up Frenchie today.
Why, hello!
Ah, Makoto Zono. It is the final countdown. Today my project shall be completed. Let's do it.
Thank you.
You have my thanks. Now, to finish this.
There we go! At last! It is fini!
How's it look?
It came out very well. I cannot see a single thread out of place.
I think if that works.
When my uncle sees this, he will surely change his mind about Nihon.
Oh.
It's time for him to concede.
That's an interesting
I
kimono
must
made out
hurry and
of
go
many
see him.
different materials.
Tutsui.
Or many different
Aloha.
patterns.
I have to say goodbye for a little while. But someday, I will return. I will not give in to my uncle. Please, take this.
What you got? As a token of my friendship, a money pouch. You can now hold more
Out of the
yen.
leftover material from the kimono. It is a symbol of our friendship. Please, please wait for me. I am certain I will return. Here in Nihon, the times I feel truly at home. They are the times I spend with you, my Tomodachi.
Which is why they should make a Tomodachi Life 2! Which is why they should make a Tomodachi Life 3! Because there was already one in Japan for the DS and the 3DS. They need to make one for the Switch! You can only feel at home with a Nintendo Switch version of Tomodachi Life. I'll be waiting for you.
Kataji, good night.
I got your back, man. We're all good. You'll be back. You can't get rid of me that easily. Maybe it seems to really care about me. I've gained a lifelong friend. Yay! I'm thou, thou art I.
The bond thou hast nurtured
has finally matured.
The innermost
Most power of the Temperance Arcana hath been set free. Sorry. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate perform of the temperance within thyself. That's right. We got the persona. Hold on. That's not the persona. We got the persona of... What is it? I do not want to say that on the risk of me messing it up.
It pains me to say this, but I will be leaving tomorrow. I'll be back.
Already? He'll be back. Wait, he's gonna miss the school trip! Promised baby I'd see him again, then I went back to the dorm. Bro's gonna miss the school trip.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Is it just me, or does Junpei-san seem unhappy about something? He's been mumbling under his breath for the longest time. Do you think it's about Chidori-san? It's probably best to let him be until we know what's on his mind, right? Junpei, my homie. Talk to me about your problems. I'm here for you. He's not there. Oh, time to go talk to the old man in the bar again. Mutatsu. Ooh, more. I need more. You. What? You again?
I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid?
I was here yesterday.
Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid.
What happened to throwing me out again?
Tell me, is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left him?
Oh.
How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends?
Also, did anyone just notice that he, like, looked at the screen? His facial expression went from, like, an anger-filled grimace to just a deadpan stare right at the camera. I don't have any friends.
Well, either you like being alone or you got problems. In any case, no hesitation whatsoever.
It's also a lie.
Don't worry if you don't got any friends. Most of life's troubles come from human relationships anyway. Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others. People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves.
Wow.
You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you?
That sounds kind of shitty.
Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, there's no one you can truly hold dear. At the end of the lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there. What? You see those gals over there? Ones on the dance floor? You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh?
What?
What do you think? I know you can do it.
I felt Mutatsu's warped trust in me. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. What is your angle, man? You sound kinda sleazy.
Too tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know you're gonna come again anyway, even if I tell you not to.
So now I need to bring one of the dancers to him, just to, like, become friends with the old man whose wife and kid left him. Clearly there's something in there as to why, and we're gonna find that out. Because he's gonna say it at some point.
Morning.
What's up, Makoto?
Hey there.
Good morning, Makoto-kun. This is an unusual sight.
Get a load of this.
We just ran into each other earlier and started talking. He actually wanted to know more about Gekkoukan High, so naturally I had to share my wisdom with him. Anyway, he's a real cool dude to hang with.
Much obliged.
Thanks for helping me out, Junpei-kun. Thanks especially for telling me who's in the top 10 cuties of Gekkoukan High, too. Shh, pipe down! If Yukatan hears about this, my breath's gonna go down the toilet. But I wanna know, too. Oh, look who's suddenly showing interest all of a sudden. Very well then. Well then, like to see your opinion too. It's a serious matter, you see. You two are pretty close, huh? Hoping we could be good friends too, Makoto-kun, since we're both cancer students and all. Let me guess. Oh, class time.
Let's get off.
Skip. S-K-I-P. It's gonna take so much time in a stream.
Finally found you.
Hey, Takeba.
You hardly ever miss student council meetings. I've been looking all over for you.
Did someone ask you to come find me?
Well, yeah. I'm not a member or anything, but still.
Ah, well. Sorry about that.
You've been pretty busy, huh? What with the class trip and all. It's for both second and third years, so I imagine you have your hands full too.
The class trip. Even if I did go, I'd only spoil the fun.
Wait, you're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you? You can't do that. That's not an option.
Hmm?
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
About what?
Well, honestly, you're not the easiest person to relate to, but I lost my dad too. And I know what that's like.
Takeba.
So I've decided I don't want our friendship to be over. I'm going to be more upfront with you from now on.
There she is. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Ryoji-kun? Why are you up here?
Huh? Weren't you looking for Miss President too? I was doing the same thing. Some guy asked me to find her. He said if I didn't, the class trip might get cancelled.
Ugh, Odagiri-kun. He'll hit up anyone in arm's reach for a favor.
In any case, looks like I found you. Mitsuru Kirijo-san. Top floor of a 5-star hotel. The restaurant up there has a view of the city nightscape that's almost as breathtaking as you.
Nightscape?
Senpai, you better head back to the meeting.
Oh, right. Takeba, thank you for coming to find me. For now, I'd better see to my duties.
Hey, she left without giving me an answer.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Well, how about you, Yukari-san? Care to join me for dinner? I know this place on Shirakawa Boulevard. Ow!
That ought to shut him up. Damn. Kirijo-san wasn't very receptive when I asked her out. What did I do wrong? Maybe I should have suggested a different restaurant? She seems like a tough nut to crack. Dude, you know like nothing. After that, he disappeared into light. Wait a fucking minute. He's got a mole on the left side of his face. By the way, voiced by Alex Lee. You know who else falls under that same category? Pharos. They're the same. They are one and the same person. Ryoji's just a Pharos in a trench coat. Holy shit, we're gonna crack this entire thing open. You can't tell me that's not it. Let's be honest. Do I have a Justice Persona? No. But seriously, you can't tell me that that is not intentional. There is no way that can be such a coincidence. Pharos leaves, this new guy shows up, says he knows me, same mole in the same part of his face.
How may I assist you?
Same voice actor, which means similar voices. Like,
Registering personas is overriding
what
acceptable registered.
can this mean?
This is your progress so far.
It means something. What is that something?
Miss
I don't know.
Persona, yes? Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
But I'm going all in on this. This is my theory.
We look forward.
This is my game theory. Unrelated to game theory. Originally hosted by Matthew Patrick before he ended up retiring from his role in game theory. There's something going on here, and I sound crazy. That's because I am. Oh, hello, Yuki-san. Are you free later today? I was hoping we could study together. Well, I actually wanted to talk to you, too. Sure.
What a relief.
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd say yes. I wonder if there's still room in the library. I'll go ahead and find us some seats.
That missing fee money from the other day still hasn't turned up yet. No one said anything to me, but I know what they're all thinking. I can't take this anymore. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm supposed to be a member of the student council. I'm going to look for some books.
Yeah, there's no way it could have been anyone else. It's gotta be her. It's that first year on the student council, Fushimi. The gloomy girl with the long hair and glasses. The one who's always reading. I hear she stole all the class's money. 2,500 yen per person. Damn, I could buy a brand name purse with that much.
Well, I heard she has no father. So there's no way they could have that much money since her mom only works part-time.
Fatherless behavior, question mark.
See? How could it not be her? And with such an innocent face, too.
It's all misunderstanding.
Huh? Who even are you? Is he a friend of Fushimi-san's? Probably not. He doesn't look like the type that would hang out with her.
Excuse me, this is the library. Please show some respect.
Let's go outside. Well, we can finish talking there.
I couldn't find any books.
Chihiro looks like she's about to cry. She must have heard everything.
Let's go. You heard all that, right? There have been rumors going around my class. The only time I feel safe now is when I'm with you. I don't really have anyone else I can count on.
I know you're innocent.
Oh, thank you. You're the only one who's on my side. I don't know what I'd do on my own right now. I'm sure I sound like I'm helpless, but, I'm okay, just so you know. I don't think it's right for me to always be counting on you. I have to solve this on my own.
I feel like I understand Chihiro a little better now. A little better. It's rank 8. School day is almost over.
I have to go now, Senpai. Excuse me.
Bye-bye. I parted ways with Chihiro, then went back to the dorm. Well, they're gonna have to resolve this within the next, 2 social links.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
I will join you at Tartarus tonight. I apologize for worrying everyone. Our only priority now is to do something about Tartarus. I'll be counting on you all again. Well, the school trip is next week, so that should be fun. But unfortunately, Amada and Koromaru will have to stay here. Yeah, that checks out. Club Escapade. Back to the tower, man, once again.
Huh?
What a strange kid.
I was just thinking you might show up, and here you are. get the wrong idea, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you or anything. Anyway, what's the deal with your hair, kid? Doesn't it get in your eyes? Is that the style nowadays? My son kept his hair long, too. You should cut it. No, better yet, shave it all off. Give the bald look a try.
Yeah, I don't know.
The hell is that supposed to mean? Is that a yes or a no? What, you're not giving me a clear answer because I'm bald? Oh, sure, you're young and good-looking now, but just you wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog's. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. One day in the future, you'll see your mug in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future.
How do you
Just
know
don't
I'll be
expect
handsome later?
Simple, huh? That way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid, so why bother with it now? Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss. You'll need a hat for the winter, but I say go for it. I'll spot you money for a shave and some clippers if you're short.
Saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. He's a very opinionated older man. I bet the next thing is gonna be like, "You're not dating any of those men,
What, is all
are
my
you?"
talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home and rest in your own bed.
Said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. Why do you keep coming here if you're not coming for a drink or to dance? Well, simple answer. I want to hear your stupid ramblings of an old man. Got a few messages. Yukari and Yuko. I will think about it. How about that? Home shopping show again.
It's amazing.
Started working out but struggling to keep at it. On the verge of giving up. This is just the thing for you.
Good.
First up, we have Sid's jacket. Anyone who can look as built as a brick house wearing this. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful.
Not bad,
It's also
kid.
8 mega protein. For 39,800 yen, that's a pretty good piece of equipment to use in the next
Thanks,
battle.
kid.
Thanks, kid.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yada yada yada. Once I stopped lamenting, it felt like time began to rush by. It may be ironic, but this is just enough for me. I miss you. I want to see you again. That's all there is. My Thunderbird's gone. Wait, is that the persona I need?
Hey.
Ah, it's you. I don't need the persona this time. Thank you. Today's actually a special day.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a free individual.
Finish your story?
No, not quite yet. Almost, though. I just came from the hospital. They were going to admit me, but it's no longer needed.
That might be good, right?
I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery. So I've opted out of examinations and medication. I'm done with the hospital. Now, I'm just waiting for the end. But I don't feel like I'm being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die, all the same. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for all of us. I'm still a little lonely, but I've moved past the sadness. Could I get a better look at you? I want to remember your face.
Miki's smile is tinged with sadness. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Rank 9 with the dying young man.
Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I'll show it to you soon. I'll come see you again.
Parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Oh, she's all bundled up. Hi, how was your day? Okay, I gotta say, she looks a little bit cute in this outfit. It's a very cute little winter outfit. I like it. And then Mitsuru looks like a badass biker. Sure am. Oh, a Mutatsu social link, but I can't rank up because he's not at that point I can actually do that.
Huh?
Oh, you. Sure. Let's just chill for a bit. You know, all you need to get through life is a smile. Why don't you try showing off your pearly whites like me? It's getting late. Decide to go back to the dorm. 16 days remain. Until what? I hear some people talking. School trip's tomorrow. Are you all packed?
Hey, listen!
You bet I am. I got it all covered. Yukata, bathing suit, flashlight, snacks. Swimming in November. You don't travel light, don't you? Well, you don't travel light, do you? Whatever. They're words. First bell has rung. Ding dong.
So, in this section...
Tomorrow you leave on your field trip. Ah, Kyoto, home of my heart. Some teachers think you should be out visiting foreign countries, but I shut those ideas down every single year. It's shameful the way we've lost our passion for our homeland. Why don't we spend some time today learning about our country's innate beauty? Sure, your other teachers haven't covered that at all, that's for sure. National flowers, cherry blossom. Back in the days of the Mon Yoshu, if you were to ask someone what it was the plum. Oh, that's just up.
Yes, precisely.
Okay, so one day my neighbor invited me over to her house. She fed me absolute gruel. I'll never forget the taste. Tried to offer something in return, but she only kept waving off my gift. Humility is the true Japanese way. Not for the children today. No, you lot are nothing but something. Still for nothing. Class is ended for today. I can hang out with 3 people. Only one will make some headway. Well, I gotta get one of the social links ready. They're all falling. 4, nothing right now. Well, back to the shrine I go then. What am I doing? Faculty office. Persimmon tree. How am I missing these every day? Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out.
Good grief.
Oh, Miss Tori, we go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. She's such an empress on competition. What's with this syntax? These weird symbols on the side. Is this some kind of face? Would she ever grow up?
What do you want?
Yuki, why don't you speak up sooner? I don't think that people will lead you around by hand once you're out in the real world. So what do you want? Miss Tori seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind.
Good grief.
Having a teacher like her in charge of your class must be a severe impediment to your pursuit of education. You'll never guess what she said during the teachers' conference the other day. I feel as if what I think you were saying isn't wrong. What's with that? You can't make heads or tails of syntax that torture. Because of teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I?
Understood.
So, is Mr. Ono gonna come back then? Nope. We will never be reaching that point where we can get that helmet. Never ever once again. That kinda sucks. Small persimmon tree. And a locked gate. I want to know how to get that Odin juice. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to be in the process of ranking up the Odagiri. I gotta get his done. If I don't, that... I thought that was very weirdly formatted for a second. I don't know what happened there. Alright, draw a fortune. Second try. Student council. Please be good. It is... just a little luck. Little luck. Little luck. There's a box on the counter. Such jacket and mega protein.
Welcome back.
Sup, dude? Tomorrow's a school trip, dude. I'm so psyched, dude. Kinda sucks that we're only going to Kyoto, though, dude.
Huh?
Junpei-san seems to have his energy back. Guess there was no reason to worry about him. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm always energetic, dude. By the way, you better behave while you're gone. Don't go throwing any parties. Got it, dude?
Yes.
Oh, please don't worry about bringing me back a souvenir.
No.
Reverse psychosis? I just kept saying dude because I'm making fun of the fact that like all of Junpei's lines end with that same word. Well, there's nothing I can really do right now. Charm. Veggie Farmer. Yeah, Veggie Farmer Sim. Veggie Farmer Sim. Game that simulates raising crops. Plants don't need love. They need appropriate amounts of nutrients and water. A knowledgeable seeming dwarf is giving a lecture on agriculture. I should follow their instructions and adjust the water and fertilizer. I was able to produce a bountiful harvest. I feel like I learned something tangible about growing vegetables. The amount of crops you can harvest from the rooftop planters has increased. Yay! It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. Today I'm leaving on the class field trip. The train is scheduled to arrive in Kyoto in the afternoon. I hope we make some good memories. Ooh, another cutscene.
Kyoto, huh?
That's so cliche.
Huh? You're not a fan? I'd say it's a beautiful city to make some good memories in while we're still young.
Man, is that really the first thing you think? It makes you sound like an old geezer when you say that kind of stuff.
It does?
Thank goodness. She actually made it.
We transferred to a tour bus. We transferred to a tour bus after arriving at Kyoto Station. The sun has already set. I'm not even gonna try reading those.
And here we are! Whoa, nice place.
Yeah, this part of town is pretty fancy.
What's that umbrella for?
It's for fashion.
Ah, I see. So that's the style here in Kyoto, huh? So, which way to the geishas? You think we can ask them to put on a show?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Hope it's not too pricey.
Keep dreaming, Junpei.
The stone area outside is filled with water. Is this one of those open-air hot springs I've heard about?
I think that's the courtyard.
Right, this is the courtyard. Wanna go out for a walk later, I guess?
So, Ryoji, where was your old school planning to go for their trip? Probably somewhere cool like another country, I bet. Kyoto's so typical, don't you think?
Me? A trip? Did we even have one?
How do you not know? That's an event most people tend to remember.
It is?
Alright, you can all chat later. You're blocking the hallway. Girls, your rooms are that way. Go on and get yourselves unpacked.
You heard her.
We'll see you later then.
Yeah, we'll see you later, dude.
What?
Yes, I shall see you later, Yukari-san.
Okay, enough of this. I guess you're with us. Junpei, guys' room.
Man.
Oh, I love that. Just the opposition between them both.
Come on in.
Welcome.
Anything catch your eye?
What would you like? I'll like buy one of everything, I guess.
Much appreciated.
Thanks. Please come again. Oh, I'll come again if I'm back again.
Hey, what's up?
Hurry, hurry, hurry! You can talk later. Hurry up and get to your rooms. I don't get yelled at for your behavior. Yes, do you not know which room you're in? I do know. It's one of them. More importantly, though, Yuko! Hello.
Oh, hey. Even though we were just on a train the whole day, I'm feeling pretty tired.
Oh, they're all voice acted.
But you know what? I've been totally psyched for this trip. I want to sample the local food, hit the hot springs, shop for souvenirs. Oh, and I'm a pro at pillow fights. I sling them so fast they'll never see it coming.
V6. Jumbo juice. Oh, hell yeah. Miwen jumbo juice? So, can I not buy from the vending machine then? Just because we're on a trip doesn't mean we can go crazy and do whatever we want, you know?
Honestly, staying at an inn like this doesn't feel much different from our everyday dorm life. I think I'll just head to bed. Hopefully my run tomorrow proves to be more exciting.
Yeah. So that would probably be the room. Can I get anything from vending machine up here? Same junk.
Oh, it's you. If you want to know more about the trip, you can find the details in the itinerary over there.
Trip itinerary. Schedules on the detail for all 3 days of the school trip. Wow! So much information! I got nothing out of that. And I got all these other rooms. Do any of these guys talk about Odin juice? Or, more importantly, are there any characters that talk about Lotus juice?
Yo, what's up? Check this out. The hot springs over there, right? Now, if you consider how the garden is fenced.
Are you seriously trying to peep? You do know you can get arrested for that, right?
And if you don't get arrested, I'd smack you in the back of the head.
Of course not. I'm not stupid. But just imagine the steamy paradise beyond the garden fence.
Dude, you're being a creep. This is why you suck.
Close your eyes and focus. Then you'll see everything inside your mind.
No.
Give it up, you idiot. No way you can see a damn thing like that.
Give up? Never. Nothing is impossible. And you call yourself an athlete? Where's your spirit? You're the only one holding yourself back. You gotta push your limits to succeed.
Never thought I'd see the day you'd teach me something about sportsmanship. You're right. I'm not gonna give up. I'll never give up.
Wow. Really bad influence.
Hey there.
But why don't you talk? Did you know that hot spring here is really famous? Every few hours there's a surprise.
I tried my hand at sneaking out, but still got caught.
Well, what are you doing down here?
Well, guess we gotta head to our room now. Come on, let's hustle. Or else Miss Toriumi might get pissed at us.
Wait, the room's here. Return to the room. It's a new day. School excursion, day 2. Today's itinerary, visiting Kyoto's historical sites. I went sightseeing around Kyoto aboard a tour bus. It was more exciting than the historical locations in person and in photos. In the afternoon, we all went our separate ways at the Kamogawa River near the hotel. Free roam section?
We should probably head back. We don't want to miss curfew.
Probably not.
Not to mention, Shijo Strait will be crawling with drunks and couples the longer we stay.
Why are you so concerned about me? It was our fight that brought us together, and now that fight is over. We have no common goal, no enemy to defeat. You have no reason to associate with me anymore.
You don't have to be hurtful about this.
We've reached our conclusion. Why should we keep fighting? Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end,
You what? You couldn't protect someone important to you? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you wanted to atone for the Kirijo group's past, but that's not true. You were really only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened. I was blinded by my trust for Ikutsuki, and fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do. My father bore the burden of responsibility entirely on his own. And ever since that incident, he looked like he was dead inside. I
Now he's
thought
dead
so
outside.
he could be free of the shame and guilt weighing down on him. But it was all pointless. I never should have gotten involved. Am I wrong?
Whoa.
Sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet. You know, I used to live around here. After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men. I couldn't stand seeing that side of her, so I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away. At that point, believing in my dad was all I had.
Your father only did what he thought was best.
He was involved in dangerous work, but in the end, he fought to make things right. He believed the shadows needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I choose to fight. I'm going to destroy the Dark Hour and finish what my dad started.
Finish what he started.
That's all I can do. That we can do, right, Mitsuru-senpai?
Takeba, you're right. It's not over just yet. We're going to see this through to the end, for my father's sake, and for yours.
Senpai.
Yukari. Let's face what comes next together. Okay?
Of course. Alright, let's head on back and check out the bath.
The bath?
Yeah, the outdoor hot spring back at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that everything's out in the open, we have nothing left to hide.
Nothing? Well now, this is awkward.
Hey, stop blushing. You're making this awkward for both of us. Come on, let's get going. It's already past curfew.
Well, there we go.
You don't need to worry, Father. I'm not alone. And I won't turn back anymore.
Oh, hey, look. Another Max Persona. The resolution in Mitsuru's heart has awakened a new persona. Mitsuru's persona, Penthesilea. I'm gonna say that's what it is. I was given rise to. Okay. New Theurgy skill. Blade of Execution. Massive almighty damage to one foe and lowers all of their stats. Huh. Doesn't have to state that it excludes weaknesses, due to an obvious reason of you can't have a resistance to
Watch
almighty.
over me.
Oh hey, I'm all fancied up in this outfit too. I fit in so well. I underestimated Kyoto. There's too much to see here. Wonder where I should go tomorrow. Home. Oh, what do they have to say now?
Oh, hey. You already changed into your yukata? Damn, you're fast. Dude, you won't believe what Miyamoto did today. Help me talk some sense into him. And do you always have to wear that stupid jersey?
Of course I do. This way I'm ready to run wherever, whenever. Duh.
Do you wash it like ever?
That's the problem. You literally just run off. You have no idea how exhausted I am because of you. Do you know what this guy did? He went on a mad dash up the hill at Kiyomizu-dera. The rest of our group had to chug along to try and keep up with him.
Look, man, if you see an incline, you gotta run uphill. That's what a real athlete does. Right?
I mean, I guess. I'm not an athlete. I don't understand you, man.
Anything, kid?
You get the same stuff. Screw it, I'm buying out your stock.
Much appreciated.
Oh, hey, Akihiko.
It seems like Mitsuru's overcome her pain. I don't know what happened, but I'm relieved to see that she's feeling better.
Oh, hey. Ryoji's got something. I'll talk to him last.
Oh, you're wearing a yukata. Looking good. It's a different look than usual. Maybe I should go get changed too.
Okay, they're like out of stock. That's it. That's all. Hey, more people.
I saw Yukari-chan and Kirijo-senpai together earlier.
Speaking of, I think I might see her in the background.
They looked like they were having fun chatting with each other. You don't see that very often.
Nope, those are just NPCs.
Just now, I saw Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san leave the vicinity together.
They're dating. Happy Pride Month. We support lesbians in this house.
Hey there.
Oh, Makoto-kun. I had a favor to ask. Yukari-san told me there's a riverbank nearby with a great view. Would you like to check it out with me tomorrow? I promise. Great. Sounds like a plan. I'll come find you when we start heading back tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna pause for a moment. I will be back. And as the trend is usually followed, this will be cut out of the VOD. I am 2.5 minutes into the stream, roughly, so I can use this as a memory marker for when I upload it later. Persona 3 Gaming. Can return to the room. "13 days remain. Until what?" School excursion, day 3. Today's itinerary, free time to the city. Get the whole team together! And Ryoji, who's also just kind of tagging along now. Mitsuru seems to have cheered up. She's being friendly with her classmates, and especially Yukari. There we go. I wonder what happened. Something.
Wow. I didn't know you could come all the way down here. Going on trips is great, huh? I've seen a lot of the sights here now, and everything is so fascinating. There's so much I've never seen before. My mind's having trouble keeping up.
There's
I even
a
bought
lot out
myself
there.
a souvenir. Look, it's a music box.
I thought it was a Game Boy Advance.
Doesn't it sound nice? I don't know the name of the song, though.
That's probably a reference to some other game made by Atlas. That's the big vibe I'm getting from it. I think I like it.
I'm kind of glad to hear you say that. Sometime, way down the line, I'll listen to this melody, and when I do, I'll think back fondly on this trip. Evening sun is so bright, reflecting off the water's surface. It's different from the view we get from the school roof. I wonder if this is the reason why people come to visit.
He even said the word evening the same way that Pharos did. Evening.
But did you know, a long time ago, this place used to be an execution site.
How do you know? Second time this stream.
Well, that teacher with the helmet, Mr. Ono, he was talking about it. He said there are numerous records of historical figures being publicly executed here.
What?
I've heard rivers have long been thought to be a border between this world and the afterlife.
You also haven't had him as a teacher
with so many couples around. It doesn't really
got
give that
here.
impression, huh? You know, I've been thinking. Every one of us will die someday, right?
Where is this coming from?
Eventually, the time will come when we have to part. So then, why? Why do people try so hard to connect with each other? I'm not just talking about romance either. It's the same for friends, family, everyone. For each person you connect with, it just makes saying goodbye that much harder. So, what's the point?
The connections are inevitable. You're gonna make a friend somewhere.
So you mean you can't escape it? But from what I can tell, everyone around here wants to have that kind of relationship. If they were just forced together by circumstances, I don't think they'd look so happy.
Maybe it's good circumstances.
Oops, sorry. Conversation got a bit heavy there. Looking out at the river just made me think about things for some reason. If you follow the flow of water, you'll eventually reach the ocean, right? Its destination is already decided. But it takes so many different forms before it gets there. Sometimes it's quiet and calm. Other times it's choppy rapids. Sometimes it's clear, but other times murky.
Well, let's think about Lake Ontario.
We're the same
I don't
way.
think that leads to
We're
the
all
ocean.
in the midst of a long journey, with all kinds of things happening as we go along. I never realized any of this until coming on this trip with you. Everything feels that much more fascinating when you're here. I guess you could say it expands my horizons. Time spent talking together with you like this just feels precious to me. It kind of sounds like I'm confessing my love or something, huh?
Yeah.
The wind is chilly out here by the water, but we
Yeah,
should
it does
probably
that.
head back. Don't want to get in the way of all the couples.
I walked along the river bank with Ryoji, then returned to the hotel. I feel like I understand him a little better now. More equipped persona stat boost. I mean, why not, right? I received a message. Set up the hot spring. We're going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, we just gotta. Come find me when you're free. Speak of the devil. I guess it's just staring at the wall.
This is the first time I have seen a bathtub this large. Although, it seems highly inefficient to leave the hot water running.
Well, I don't think it's the hot water in particular.
It's already the last night of our trip. All we ever did was visit the temples, but I think I'm gonna miss it here once we get home. There's just one thing I regret. Where is the girl of my dreams? Are romantic encounters supposed to happen on school trips?
That's your priority?
That's all you ever talk about. Isn't it about time you grow up?
Real.
Wow, look at you all high and mighty. Even though you're the one sneaking glances at Takeba-san and her yukata.
Bro, stop it.
What? I wasn't looking at her.
Up the stairs, you can find the man. The myth.
Junpei was looking for you
The
downstairs.
Akihiko. Okay, they're all gonna direct me to Junpei, aren't they?
Oh, hey! Oh, this trip went by in a blur. Can't believe we're already heading home tomorrow. I don't really care much for temples, but I still had a lot of fun. Let's hang out after we get back.
Well, you do have unfinished storyline that I need to go through for the sake of completion, which I will most likely not be attaining on this run. Let's be completely honest. I am nowhere near 100%. And I don't think I'm going to spend my time grinding to take down the Reaper. Hot springs are so relaxing. Real. I'd say that as if I've been in a hot tub twice, and it burnt me both times.
I'm glad that Kirijo-senpai seems to be feeling better.
I'm one of the most pale white guys I have ever met. And it does not lead to much fun. I had to check to see if they'd be refilled. They're not.
Sup? Want to check out the outdoor hot spring?
Let's
Sweet.
do it.
I'll grab Sonata-san and Ryoji, so you can head back to the room and get ready.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
Come on in. Anything? Much appreciated.
Okay, so he's out of stock. Get ready to hit up the hot spring.
Do you know this hot spring is open for guys at certain times and girls at others?
No way, really? So, there's a chance it could switch to girls only while we're still in here. But even if that happens, it wouldn't be on us, right?
Dude, you're trying to avoid the blame?
Something like that actually happening wouldn't be our fault. Don't you think?
This might blow up in our faces. Is there gonna be another freaking hot tub scene? Or
Slow up how? Even still,
hot spring scene?
Can't help but think maybe fate wants us to be here. Anyway, I was just asking. Not like I'm being serious.
Hey, isn't it getting kind of hot in here?
Junpei and Ryoji seem to be acting strange. Look at the way they look at each other.
So, what time does this hot spring change from guys only to girls only, Junpei?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't bother to check. Right, Ryoji-kun?
Right. It could happen at any moment, couldn't it, Junpei-kun?
They're definitely plotting something.
You morons. So that's why we came at such a strange time.
Calm down, man. We're just joking. I mean, yeah, we are here at a weird hour, but don't worry about it. I doubt any girls would come out here this late.
And there we go.
What? Someone's here. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
Probably just another guy.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just gonna be
We can say
Yukari,
we didn't
first person
know,
to speak.
and it's all just a misunderstanding.
Wow, this hot spring is huge.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you're right. It's as big as a swimming pool.
So this is an outdoor hot spring. Unfortunately, its therapeutic benefits have no effect on me.
Shit, it's them. What are they doing here this late?
Yes! Yukari-san and Fuka-san! Oh, this is my lucky little...
Shut up, you dumbass. They'll hear you.
Who's that? Is someone there?
What's wrong, Yukari? Did you hear something?
Mitsuru's here too? Oh, man. There's no way she'll see this as just a misunderstanding.
You don't think she'd get us expelled for this, right? Like, it was guys only when we got here. It's not like we planned this. We were just goofing around.
Do you expect her to buy that? No, if she finds us, then...
She's gonna kill you guys.
What?
We'll be executed.
Yep.
Executed?
Yeah, I think I did hear something. Fuka, could you check over there? It could be a ghost.
Okay.
We have to make our way out of the hot spring without being spotted.
Is this actually gonna be a sequence that I get to move? I really hope so.
This is a life or death mission. If we fail, calling this an accident isn't gonna cut it.
I don't see anyone here.
That's Fuka-san's voice. Is she going around the rock?
Hey, you're leading this operation, aren't you? What the hell should we do?
Hide by the rock because the steam could go away.
Hey, not that way!
Is this rock formation natural?
Hey, is something hiding in the rock shadows? What?
Wait! This is just
just a misunderstanding.
Silence! Consider yourselves executed!
It was nice knowing you.
Oh, I really hope this actually kills us. It's a game over screen. Oh my god, I actually thought they would have done that. Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been so funny. I'll be leaving Kyoto by bullet train this afternoon. I'm free until then.
Okay, everyone. You all remember when we're meeting at Kyoto Station, right? You better make sure you're on time. If any one of you is late, I'm the one who pays the price.
Well, I'm never gonna forget Kyoto.
And the absolute ass whooping you got?
Not like I could, even if I wanted to.
You weren't kidding about the whole execution thing.
You guys are still alive, though.
Just try to forget about it.
Crap, here they come. Not a word, huh?
Look out! It's Mitsuru! Brace yourselves!
Mitsuru walked past us without a single glance in our direction.
Damn, not even a dirty look.
And then the little cutscene with the Persona card reverse.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Wow, that was fast. Oh man, I'm so tired. But it was a lot of fun. Brought you back some souvenir stories, so I'll tell you them later. Oh, okay. I'll be looking forward to them. Can't go to Tartarus tonight. We're all too tired. Let's go tomorrow night. Even though we don't have anything to fight for anymore.
Negatory.
You are unscrupulous. As a penalty, I should not converse with you for the rest of the day. Commencing ignore mode.
Negatory. Oh. Hi.
There's only one thing I have to say to you. Everyone is exhausted from the trip, so we're not going to explore Tartarus tonight. That's all. Good night.
Excellent.
Kyoto is filled with so many beautiful sights. The sole blemish of the trip was an incident instigated by a group of peeping scoundrels. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Jeez.
I hope you thought about what you did. Honestly, I'd rather just forget the whole thing. But you better not forget your punishment. Maybe we'll think twice before trying that again. So, with this, I must now pull up the question. What happens if you choose the other option? I gotta look this up first. If you want to escape the hot springs without being caught by the girls, follow these dialogue options. For the prompt of Ryoji Mochizuki, an accident for sure, I don't know about that, maybe we'll get lucky, this might blow up in our faces. So any of the options. Akihiko. There is another line of dialogue of which I have missed, where Mitsuru and Aigis are probably close too, can't afford to be careless here, but now what? Use the duck as a red herring. Junpei Iori will never make it out if we just run out into the open like that. Just follow my lead. If you fail, you get punished by Mitsuru. She and the rest of the girls will give you the silent treatment for the next day. They will be angry at you if you try to talk to them returning to the dorms. So, surprisingly, there is actually a way to get out of this. Well, I sure fucked that up. I mean, that kind of sucked in the end. I was hoping maybe it wouldn't happen, but it has. Every Persona game, they gotta do that.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh? You alright, kid? You know, financially, paying for the drinks here? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, I never gave much to my son.
Under 100,000 yen? I'm not struggling.
What the hell kind of answer is that? What are they teaching you kids at school these days? I don't like your roundabout way of talking. It's a yes or a no. Speak clearly.
Learn syntax,
By the
bitch.
way, let me ask you. Is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
Yes.
That was a stupid question, I should have guessed. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration. Still, when you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension. It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot.
Well, that is still like $2.5 million. Oh yeah, that's nothing in this economy.
Thanks to me, you learned something new today, huh, kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
Mutatsu's words are harsh, but I can feel his kindness. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Rank 5 at the tower, unusual monk.
I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
Tell me what you did to end up in this position so I don't have to make the same mistakes. Line quoted from Community. More guys talking about the trip.
Seriously?
Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. You have to work even though you won't get paid?
No way, man.
What?
You know what?
What will my job be? My job will be in the place with the things.
You good?
So, did you all enjoy the school trip? I sure didn't. Couldn't care less about shrines and temples. Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Just think of it as another boring field trip for social studies. It's pretty tough out there in the real world. If you don't know what I mean, by the end of the week you will. Myself, though, I'm just happy I have a chance to relax. Does anyone have any fond memories from the trip they'd like to share with the class? Come on now, don't turn away from me. Everyone's dialogue. Forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture, which wasn't even a lecture, it was just like, everyone wanted to go to these places. Wow. All of these are blanks. Except... technically not. Because we've got Fuka. Still an unstarted social link. And I believe if I go downstairs, I will also find... yes, another card. Mitsuru.
Hello.
Ah, Yuki. Been hearing a lot about you lately. Sounds like you're studying hard. I'm impressed, but try not to stress yourself out. I'm not going to start her social link right now. What I am going to do is try and get closer to wrapping up Chihiro's, because let's be completely honest, it's almost there. It's being drawn out by the extra bit that nothing's happening. I really do enjoy talking with you, Yuki-san. Feel like our relationship will grow stronger soon. It's time to leave school.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? Ryoji-kun was just here. Came to hang out with Junpei-kun. Not often that we get visitors here.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think it's okay? I'm actually surprised he's not with a girl. Hey, where's Agus? I saw her on the second floor. Really? Maybe she's with Koromaru. It's not like them to be gone. And then just... Ryoji. Back to the club to talk to the weird old man again. But wait, it's not ready to rank up yet. I mean, the best way to spend my nights right now. Our relationship will grow stronger soon. I'm learning nothing from this old man. Oh?
What am I drawing? Why this? What?
It's been a while.
No.
That voice.
I'm glad to see you. Jin, the instruments, if you would.
Here. Don't tell me you can't even recognize your own evoker.
Now there's nothing in the world keeping you here, yes?
Takaya.
Surely you understand. There is nowhere for you to go. Your only choice is to come with us. You know all too well that death is not to be feared. You need only fear.
I know, Takaya.
Excellent.
It's all his fault. Ever since he started getting too close. I've suffered every single day. And now, I'm afraid to die.
Hey, Chidori, hurry it up.
Manjia, let's go.
There's no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. And a text message. If it weren't for you, the words spelled out in my hand would never have been read. I want to tell you the rest in person on the beach where the sun shines through the trees. To rank up with Kamiki. See whatever is on the home shopping show and finish off another social link.
It's amazing! I'm good.
Garnet.
Not
Opal. Buying them. I'm getting broke. I'm gonna need to go to Tartarus soon. Tartar sauce, if it were.
Thanks, kid.
As it were. Become a spy set.
Bye-bye.
What? Okay. Alright. Let's go to the shrine. There he is. One more time.
Right.
Ah, hello there. It's good to see you. Please have a seat if you'd like.
Thank you.
This bench really is our special little place.
I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His teeth bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
I think so.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it. I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments.
Worn notebook.
My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
I can sense Kamiki's tender feelings. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Rank 10 with the sun. I am thou art I.
The bond thou hast nurtured has finally matured.
Whoa, that was bad.
The innermost
Power of the sun arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee
the
ultimate form of the sun within thyself. Rank 10 with the dying young man. Sun Social Link has reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Asura, the Grand Being.
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
With the notebook tightly in hand, I decided to head back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
That was the story of our dying young man. He is no longer what we title the dying young man. But he is a man that we will always refer to and remember as a poet. However, We'll never be able to hear more of his stories. He's written everything he ever needed to. He was ready to move on. Rest in peace, Akinari. You will be missed. This now makes 4 dead characters in this playthrough of Persona 3 Reload. So much death. Everybody dies.
What?
Time to hang out with him more. What else do you have to say?
No. It's you. Hey. Can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it. I can't believe I let this happen. How pathetic. Oh. I'm in bad shape.
You might want to go home.
Yeah. You're right, kid. I should go home and sleep. Even if I go home, I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct. Reciting the Heart Sutra with a hangover is gonna be rough. Back in the day, all I needed was a cold shower and I'd be fine no matter how much I drank. I guess I'm getting old, huh? It's always in times like these when it's hardest to be alone.
You live by yourself?
You act like you don't care about others, kid. You sure can be nosy when you want to. I got all these gaudy rings on now, but I used to wear a wedding ring, you know? If you think about it, it's better to be alone. Less stress. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to go. My son took forever in there. Yeah, living alone is the way to achieve peace and serenity. Everything we see has form. No form has permanence. It's all in constant motion. Form has no self. Its true face is that of emptiness. And yet, form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. No two things in this world are the same. Well, to put it simply, no matter how hard you try to live your life right, someone else can always mess it up. Because form is emptiness. And emptiness is form. Maybe getting involved with you messed up my life a bit too.
Contrary to his words, I can sense feelings of affection from Utatsu. If that's what you can call it, then go ahead. One more rank up! This is basically just like...
I'm gonna go home, kid.
What was the word? The visual novel stream.
Oh yeah, about the memorial service. It was a 7th-day memorial. It was only 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. Be careful on your way home too, kid.
I said goodbye to Utatsu and went back to the dorm. Wow, that was kinda sad.
Sorry to wake you.
What's going on now?
I'm not sure how to say this, but you need to go to the 4th floor, and please hurry.
That's relatively well enough way to...
What's going on? Yamagishi detected a presence. Other Persona users. They're outside Tartarus. Other Persona users? You don't mean...
Oh, it's
Strega. They're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Those bastards! First the Dark Hour doesn't go away, and now Straga's back? What the heck's going on?
Yamagishi, can you see who it is?
There's only one of them, but... I thought she was in the hospital.
Huh?
No, she's inside. Ah!
What's wrong?
Long time no see.
Chidori?
She hacked into the
She
persona.
hijacked the transmission?
I can't stand the sight of you all anymore. So I've decided to get rid of you. Come to me.
Yamagishi!
I'm... okay.
I don't get it. Wasn't she in the hospital? Junpei, do you have any idea what's going on? Junpei?
Shut up! I don't know shit! God damn it!
Junpei, come back!
We have to go after him. We can't let him go
This
alone.
is almost certainly a trap. But it's Strega we're dealing with. We can't just ignore them. And if we confront them, we might gain some insight on the current situation.
Please be careful. I only sensed one person, but the other two could be nearby.
True. Leader, we have no idea what they're planning. So choose your team wisely. We'll go after Iori once you're ready.
Well... Oh, I last saved right before the trip, huh? So... whatever's going on now is whatever I'm locked into, and this is the way that it has to go. This is how it's supposed to be. I might come back and rewrite this.
Yes.
Commence operation. Let's get going.
Chidori! What's going on? Talk to me! Doing this doesn't make any sense! I mean, I know I'm not that smart. And I've done a lot of stupid things. But this is wrong! We shouldn't be fighting each other!
Junpei-kun, look out!
Whoa! Hey, that was close! You could have killed someone there! Chidori! Why?
Get back, Junpei! Talking won't solve anything now.
It's too dangerous! I know how you feel, Junpei-kun, but please, just back up!
Medea.
Guess we're fighting Chidori.
This isn't where I belong. I've known that from the start.
Chidori! What the hell's gotten into you?
Get ready.
Shit.
Like this?
What? The fuck? You can't start with that! You can't start with that! You can't start with that! What? I should have saved. No. No way. I just soft-locked myself. Unless I lower the difficulty, there's only one thing I can do. I gotta go back. several days. Okay, we're rewriting the script. Oh, we are rewriting so much story. That's an hour of my time, maybe. What the fuck? Well, okay. I'm rewriting all this. This is changing. So, hanging out with Junpei, something else that you can do. Go here. Buy the white flower.
Please, come again.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me! I lost 6 days! I mean, some people are gonna say, oh, it's only 6 days. I lost 6 days! I entirely died there! I'm just gonna speed through everything that happened, with a couple changes. For example, student council room. I will meet up there instead. Got the stuff back from the trip.
Huh? Yes.
Huh?
No.
What I did during this time was what I do. Shit. I think I went to the mall. What level are people typically at this time of game? 62, huh? Yikes. Playing Punch Boxer then. Oops, all the way back to the new moon. I gotta skip all the dialogue for this. Fashion. I will be changing the hot spring scene though. Okay.
Come on in. Anything?
What'd I do? I bought all these.
Much appreciated.
I should have thought, oh hey, it's a boss fight. Maybe I should make a save, because they're bringing me into the dark hour with personas and showing me that I have a team lineup, which means there's a fight gonna happen. And yet, what did I do? Nothing. I did nothing. Can't skip this part. Can skip all this. I can't have Junpei on the team, because he's, like, dealing with that whole thing. Talk to Ryoji.
Thanks.
Promise Ryoji to spend time with him, and the next day return back to the room. And fast forward, more dialogue. Photo. Photo. Don't be like me. Make a goddamn save. It's a good thing like 3 of those days are just cutscenes though. That ended up fine. Receive a message. Talk to Junpei. Let's go to the thing.
I'll grab some.
And go back to the room. This is where the first of 2 branching things from the overall duration of the game goes.
What?
All this dialogue's the same, though.
Don't
might blow up in our faces.
blow even. Anyway,
hey.
Also, why is Junpei wearing his hat?
What time does this hot...
I didn't even mention that.
Right. Don't worry.
And oh, suddenly... wait, I can skip the rest of this. Skip. Hurry up. So where does the first branch go to? We'll hide in the steam. And now we actually
Seems
watch.
like a bold move, but I trust your judgment.
wow, you really know what you're doing.
In the shadows. No, there's no one here. See? You have nothing to be afraid of.
Are you sure?
Looks like we bought ourselves some time.
If the wind picks up even a little, we'll totally get spotted.
Mitsuru and Agus are probably close too. Can't afford to be careless here. But now what?
Use the duck as a red herring.
I get it. We'll distract them with noise. Good plan.
What herring? Why is it red? He can explain later.
What was that?
Yukari, what's wrong? What happened?
There was a splash just now.
We know where they are now. This is our chance.
Whoa, hang on. We'll never make it if we just run out into the open like that.
Follow my lead.
Whoa, so much confidence. You're like a natural-born leader.
Well, you got us this far. Might as well go all in with ya.
All right, let's move.
No, it couldn't be.
What's this? It appears to be a rubber duck.
That is correct.
So there really wasn't anything there, huh? Sorry, I guess I was wrong.
Is it just me, or is the water a little too hot? I'm getting kind of lightheaded.
Yamagishi appears to be stripped of her abilities when stripped of her clothing.
Well, obviously. How intriguing. Each individual human body has its own distinct characteristics. To be more specific...
I don't know what's worse, actually.
Okay, that's plenty, I guess. Let's go. I'll treat you to some ice cream.
Ice cream? That's a highly efficient way to cool down.
I don't know how, but we made it out. All thanks to you. One wrong step, and Mitsuru would have had our heads. Where'd Junpei and Mochizuki go?
Huh? Junpei-kun and Ryoji-kun are lying on the ground over there. Their faces are all red. Are they okay?
I bet they were doing something stupid again. Just leave them alone.
Oh, looks like the heat got to them. Guess they got what was coming.
But it all worked out in the end this time. It's the last day of our school trip. We're leaving Kyoto by bullet train this afternoon.
Okay, everyone. You all remember when we're meeting at Kyoto Station, right? You better make sure you're on time.
I thought Kyoto was gonna blow, but it actually wasn't that bad. Well, mostly because of last night.
You're talking about the hot spring, right?
Damn it, keep your voice down.
Crap, here they come.
What's going on, guys?
And they're none the wiser.
We're just having a reflection meeting.
What are you reflecting on?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
This secret stays between us. Got it? You guys better take it to the grave.
To the grave, he says, very seriously.
Oh, welcome. Oh.
So the dialogue that everybody has now.
This is questionable.
What's the matter, Makoto-san? You seem anxious when the girls are around. I speculated that you were concealing a serious matter from the girls.
Good to see you.
I'm sure everyone's exhausted today, so let's go to Tartarus some other time. I had a lot of fun on the school trip, did you? We visited so many beautiful places, and I really enjoyed the hot spring.
Hi there.
Which reminds me, we heard something when we were soaking. A monkey probably snuck in. Are you okay, Yuki-kun? You're sweating. Are you okay?
Excellent.
Kyoto's filled with many beautiful sights. The most memorable for me was the Kamagawa River, especially during the evening. Sunset was absolutely amazing. I will never forget it.
Hey,
I told you I used to live in Kyoto, right? So I've already seen most of the famous sights. I never realized the sunset at Kamagawa River was that beautiful. And lastly, Junpei. I know I need to go see Chiyoyu to talk things out with her. I've been thinking about it for so long. But for some reason I can't bring myself to go. Take this flower.
Why do you have these flowers?
You should give them to her.
What the heck, dude? What's your deal? Or is this like a crush thing? Because this is too much love to handle.
I don't hate you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you always have my back. Damn it. You really backed me into a corner here. You can't just not go now after all this. But... well, thanks. Guess I should take a page out of your book and finesse my way in. Except these flowers don't really make me look cool at all. Maybe I should come bursting in with the whole bouquet.
The right thing was done. There is an alternative if you don't give Junpei those flowers.
Hey.
But I won't go into detail about it right now. This time I'm gonna change around the dialogue, but I'm not really gonna... I'm not just gonna go and be like, this, that, da. No, I'm gonna be, like, straightforward about it. Same dialogue, same dialogue. Skip, skip, skip. All of it. This doesn't matter. Oh! Duly noted, duly noted. Keep that one in mind. Spend time with Chihiro.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Huh?
Now, I'm gonna make a save this time, instead of avoid doing that and regret it all down the line. I will go about things the same way that I went about them before, except with things slightly changing. Go home, deal by yourself. It only took me, what, 15 minutes to catch up? This is all the same, too. So let's try and tackle that unavoidable battle in a less I am absolutely gonna fail this way. Bye-bye. That sounds like a Yukari item, actually. Because I've got an idea. Aside from that, finish the Kamiki storyline again.
Right.
It's almost like he never died, guys.
Thank you.
But we have to let that happen. Goodbye, my friend. We are going to miss you. Again! Man, I went on this like whole thing being like, let's remember those who fell in battle. The wonderful people of... Okay, so you can only go to Tartarus that one night after the thing. Duly noted. Oh, maybe I want to change around my equipment too. Who's the one with the wind weakness? Junpei.
Hey! That's right. Oh, there you are. Feeling down today, kid. Mind listening to what this old monk has to say? Those folks downstairs, they're probably around your age, huh? It looks like they're having fun drinking and dancing, but you look closely, their eyes say otherwise. I bet they come here to relieve stress from the day. But I wonder if any of them are actually enjoying themselves. Stress won't go away unless you deal with the root of the issue, and it'll always come back. This place is more of a refuge than a club to me. Those kids really want to relax. We should switch the music to the Heart Sutra. Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading.
You probably shouldn't.
Don't underestimate me, kid. My reading of the Heart Sutra will change your life. But I guess you're right. This place is too small to recite it properly. I've got a kid around their age, you know. My one and only son. He'll be 21 this year. He's a little older than you. He's alive, that is.
Felt an almost fatherly concern from Mutatsu. Perhaps because he was projecting his feelings for his son. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Rank 7. Initially missed in the entire run.
You think it's okay to leave the future of this country in the hands of these kids? I mean, what if they all end up like me? Well, it ain't like I got high hopes for the future. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form.
Ye of little faith.
Oh, sorry. I'm done talking now. Go home before it gets too late, alright? I'll see you next time.
Said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. We're doing this again. Second time is the charm.
Sorry to wake you.
This dialogue's all the same too. Alright, so, the team will be changed from what I originally went into. The persona I have active is one that does not take fire damage! That's very important. Yukari comes back to life immediately upon death. That will save you from having to use a revive item on her. Ken, you won't be part of this. Koromaru, however, I'm bringing you in place of Ken. Because you can't take fire damage either. Akihiko survived. And lastly, most importantly, make a save, damn it.
Yes.
Let's do this. For real this time. Second time's the charm.
Chidori! What's going on? Talk to me! Doing this doesn't make any sense! I mean, I know I'm not that smart. And I've done a lot of stupid things. But this is wrong! We shouldn't be fighting each other!
Junpei-kun, look out!
Oh! Hey, that was close! You could have killed someone there! Chidori! Why?
Get back, Junpei! Talking won't solve anything now!
It's too dangerous! I know how you feel, Junpei-kun, but please, just back up!
Medea.
Alright. If the game goes the way that it should, she's gonna use fire.
Chidori! What the hell's gotten into you?
It's gonna backfire. Go ahead. Do your worst. Oops. What about that? What about that? What now? What now? Tell me that.
Now's the time. Come,
One step at a time. Let's do it! Caesar!
It's looking like it will go a little bit better.
Takaya was right. You're all just a nuisance. Get ready. My head is spinning.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, what recovery skills do I have? Oh! That's not it, actually. I have nothing on my side that may potentially help me. Next turn goes to Yukari. Yukari's the first one to prioritize. Give her the Soul Refresh. Yukari gets Soul Refresh. Next turn goes to Akihiko. Akihiko can get the Amrita drop. Akihiko maybe unconfuse the dog.
This should help.
And Koromaru, while you're here, I think you might be pretty helpful if you throw down. This should work.
Thanks. This pain is nothing compared to the suffering I'm feeling inside.
Emo, emo, emo.
This is nothing.
Spring of Life?
I don't feel good.
Oh, she gets a heal.
I'll go with.
Oh, she gets a heal.
In this situation,
Fire's not gonna work either. Poison? Maybe? Please? Ah! No! God damn it. Distress. No distress. Okay.
Why won't you leave me alone? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Junpei.
Chidori.
Stay back.
Okay, so you can tell she cares for him.
found something useful.
One step at a time.
Attack up. Alright, Zeodine. Actually, does she have a weakness?
Did I stand on this enemy?
No. Okay. Well, that answers questions. And also, maybe give the team another heal, because I don't know what's coming up next.
Appreciate it.
It hurts. I can't breathe. I'm scared.
Oh?
Chidori!
I told you. Don't touch me.
Chidori, please. Tell me why you're doing this.
What I fear most isn't death. What I fear most is attachment.
Oh.
When I do, I become horrified by the thought of loss. My possessions, my life, everything. That's why we only ever live for the moment. But you, Junpei, you brought me pain I never wanted.
What?
When I'm with you, Junpei, I fear everything. I fear loss. I fear death. I fear my time with you will end. That's why I...
Chidori.
That sense.
What is it?
It's the others from Strenka.
How did they?
Bastards!
Do I have to fight them
just
again?
don't know when to give up.
I refrained from interfering as requested, and look what became of it. Chidori, I see that it is too late. You've been poisoned by them.
What the hell does that mean? You freaking ghost!
Ha! I am no ghost. Fate simply permitted me to live despite my detachment to life. You might say I was chosen.
I hope you get chosen to die. I still hate you.
That's it! I'm not letting you do this to her anymore! I'll protect Chidori with my life!
Junpei.
Chidori, come with me! Don't stay with these guys!
Oh no!
Junpei, look out!
Junpei. No!
Huh?
I'm so glad you're awake.
She protected him.
Chidori? Uh-huh. I thought I was.
I guess I was wrong. My fear, my heartache, I blamed it all on you, Junpei. I'd never felt that way before I met you. And for the first time in my life, I realized what I wanted.
And... what's that?
I want to be with you, Junpei. Forever.
I want to be with you too.
We could never last. And it breaks my heart. We are different from you. Since the moment I gained my power, I've known the day I was going to die.
Huh?
The very thought of it horrified me. Up until then, I'd never once thought about death. But I realize now, dying means I won't see you anymore.
Chidori.
That's why this is for the best. You can't die here, Junpei.
Me? Die? What?
Death isn't for you, Junpei. We can't lose another. I was not nearly as torn up about this, because I knew that there was an alternate path to this.
What the hell?
Junpei-kun!
Junpei! It's her persona. Does it have the power to bestow life?
I don't believe it. She brought him back from the dead?
But wait, if she
If only
goes
we
as
had
far
her
as
for
completely
Shinji.
reviving someone, the cost for that would be...
Chidori!
So it worked. I can hear you. The sound of your beating heart. But that's all I needed to know. Now I can go on living in you. I'll always be with you.
Huh? Hey, Chidori! Stay with me! What the hell are you even talking about? Hey!
This is how it has to be. Don't worry.
Not those words again.
Yeah, same. I've got your back. I'll do everything I can to protect you. So come on.
This might be all I ever needed. Just being in each other's arms. It's nice.
Chidori!
I love you. Junpei. Thank you.
Chidori. You're kidding, right? Chidori. Say something, please. Chidori!
Why is this game so sad?
Pitiful. Such a meaningless end.
Let me kill them. Let me kill them. Let me absolutely destroy them. I want to end them now. I want them down. I want them out now. Kill Strega. That's not cool.
Medea? Burn in hell! You won't get away with that!
Junpei!
My, that was quite a spectacle. Now, allow me to respond in kind.
Takaya, don't! Don't forget about your mission. You don't gotta waste any more time on him.
I have a much greater purpose to fulfill. And since you have no means of destroying the Dark Hour, there's no point in dealing with you any longer. Enjoy squandering what little time you have left.
Get back here!
Junpei!
Let me go! I'll...
She entrusted you with this life. Don't just throw it away.
Chidori. Chidori. Oh, God, this is so hard. But it's not just my life anymore.
Junpei.
Everyone was silent as we walked back to the dorm together. No one could find the right words to say to Junpei. I had to have done this right, though. Fuck, man. Like... I think that's about enough for tonight. Fucking insane.